はい、こんばんばばばばばーん。いいんじゃないですか。Oh. Was my mic on the whole time? Oh. はい、こんばんばばばばーん。やっとのハキヤです。Good evening, やっとのハキヤ。Sunraven Vtuber. How's it going? Oh my guys, look out the window. It's Aurora Borealis right outside my window. Wow. It's winter. Oh, look at the snow. It's so cold up here in Canada. Oh, what's wrong with my Stream Elements thingy? My boober is not working. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. No. No. What? It. Oh no. Oh no. It. My Stream Elements dock, my notifications, my alerts. Oh no. I forgot what my password was. Oh, I don't want that. Anyways, hello everybody, how's it going? Hope you've all been super well. I actually streamed 10 hours today, earlier. Twitch only. I finished Final Fantasy 16 and oh my goodness, what a game. I'm a little bit disappointed in it. Just a tad bit, just because the way that it ended was not to my liking. You know, I like happy endings in my games. I like happy endings. I don't like sad endings. Do not like sad endings. Oh no, passwords aren't working. Uh-oh. Is this one? No. Changed 10 months ago. Oh man. Oh, okay, that one. That one. I have way too many passwords. Alright, nice. Oh, hey Clemere. Hello, how's the coffee fee? I don't know. I can't actually drink coffee. Coffee like ruins my stomach. But I do have these German caffeinated chocolates. And, you know, I didn't sleep. I mean, I slept maybe 16, 17 hours yesterday, but then I woke up at 11 p.m. and I stayed up until now. I had a 5-minute nap before stream, and hopefully the coffee will get me going, you know? I hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know. Actually, Clemere, I've seen you in a lot of other Reverse People streams. Another VTuber was streaming this game for the first time the other day. I don't remember who it was. I think it was from someone from Bavaria, maybe? Seemed like she was enjoying the game pretty much. Love that my mornings start with one special coffee bean. Oh my goodness. Do you drink coffee in the morning? How do people do it? How do people drink coffee in the morning? I used to drink coffee, but not in the morning. I used to drink like afternoon coffee. I used to get like double shot espressos. But then like I found that I drank it too fast. I like the taste of like concentrated espresso. So I got like, I started drinking macchiatos, which was just like espresso with like a little bit of milk in it. Those are really good. You're at work still, OBK? Coffee bee is messing up his ability to tell time. No, it's not the coffee bee. It's that I've been awake for like 16 hours. I've been awake for 16 hours or something like that. Wait, not 16. I've been awake for 18 hours. I'm a little bit exhausted. But I wanted to fix my sleep schedule, so here I am. Espresso for the BGM for myself. Espresso. Hello, Angel. Hello, hello. Good evening. I hope you're doing quite well today. Man, it's starting to get... I don't know about you guys, how it is where you guys are, but like in Canada, it gets cold fast. September was still like fairly warm, but as soon as September ended, like, I don't know, the midday is still around, I don't know, 23 degrees or something like that, but like at night it dips down to 9 degrees. It gets cold fast here. It gets cold really fast in Canada. You know, when Halloween comes by, it's usually like 0 degrees. It's usually freezing temperatures when Halloween comes by. The Americans have it so much easier, you know? They can go trick-or-treating and not freeze their butts off. In Canada, you gotta brave the cold. We should be celebrating Halloween sooner, considering how cold it is up here. Yeah, mostly I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing good. Mostly, you know, aside from being horribly sleep deprived. Final Fantasy 16! Man, it had like all the things that could have made it a 10 out of 10 game. And then it just didn't have the time to cook, right? It had full voice acting. It had really good voice actors. The script wasn't bad. It could have been better. Dialogue was pretty okay. The character designs, outside of like the main 5 characters, the character designs kind of sucked. I swear they must have plucked 90% of the assets from that game out of Final Fantasy XIV. They were so rushed on time for it. Like the villain was boring, but like the side villains were great. Barnabas was great. Hugo was great. The whore was great. I forgot her name. Benedicta. She was great. The mother was such a good villain. I loved her. I mean, I hated her, but like, it's like the type of villain you love to hate, right? They're so bad. They're so awful. They're so evil that you have to hate them. It was so satisfying when the mom died. It was so satisfying. But like the side quests all sucked. The world felt so boring and like a lot of open world games. It just felt so empty. So many reused assets. I fought the same mini boss, I think like 6 or 7 times during this last stream. Final Fantasy 16, Zuni. Final Fantasy 16. I must have fought Behemoth 6 times. Like Behemoth reskin, another Behemoth reskin. I fought so many of them. It feels like they had this world and they had these ideas and they just didn't have time to actually fill it with anything. All of the side characters were too realistic. The armor designs were great and they were realistic and it felt like medieval Europe, but they were too realistic. It was so realistic that the characters were boring. A lot of animations and boss. It's the Elden Ring of Final Fantasies. It's just reused assets. Like, oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna talk spoilers. Like Jill had such a... Okay, her design was good, but it wasn't like amazing. Right? It wasn't amazing. But it was pretty good. But like, she just got shafted every part of the story. She kept getting shafted. And then like at the end, she couldn't even be there for the finale. They just like left her there. And that woman, what was she, 30 years old by the end of the story? Jill was like 30 years old or something. And she waited like 20 some years ever since childhood. She already knew she loved Clive, and they had to wait until like she was like 30 something before they finally consummated and they did the deed, and Clive didn't even have the good decency to knock her up. Leave her childless, and oh my god, the whole story was about like, you know, everybody coming together and like supporting each other, and then like Clive just goes and fucking it dies by himself. Just dies all by himself on a beach. It's so terrible. I hate it. I like good endings. You know, there was enough suffering in this story. The whole story was just Clive's life sucking and suffering and everybody dying all the time. And you're holding out for the hope, and then he just fucking dies. Like, yeah, he beats the bad guy, right? He beats the bad guy, he saves the continent. But he dies. And I can't forgive that. I can't forgive that. Like, oh my god. Jill deserves so much better. You know, she didn't even get her own... Like, there's her whole arc where she went back to her home country. And, you know, it was all about her fighting against, you know, her original, like, I guess, slave owners. But then, like, she doesn't even get to fight the boss there. She just, like, is the background there to help you fight. It's like, that was, like, it would be so good if Square Enix allowed you to actually play as Jill during that. This game would be fixed so much if you could just play as multiple characters and not just as Clive. The game got so much funner when you had party members. It got so much funner when like there was back and forth banter between the party members. That's what this game was missing. I mean, like, you have Torgal, you have the dog, but like the dog can't talk. Hey Chivity, and yeah, Chivity was there to witness it all when I was streaming FF16. Did you open stream in YouTube? Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube. Hey Krichinov, yeah, I am streaming to YouTube. What are you talking about? I didn't stream Final Fantasy onto YouTube though. Hakuya, suffering is storytelling, don't you? No! 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 I'm so angry about it. I'm so angry about Jill deserved so much better. Sid was a great character and they killed him off. And I get it. I understand they had to kill him off. But they didn't replace him with anything. There's a big Sid-sized hole left in the game. You know, Clive had a lot of personality, but then they didn't even let him have his personality because they needed him to be the leading man. and like for him to focus on the plot. But like whenever like they went back to like the whole hometown, or when he was with his uncle or with his brother, or like when he went to like his old treehouse with his dog, like you could see like all the emotions come out, and you're like, yeah, there's our main character. But no, he spends half the game throwing out one-liners like an action hero. Come on, man. Come on. There was a really good game that Final Fantasy 16 could have been. But it's like even the director was just like so pessimistic about it because the company forced him to release the game in like 1 year or something. They gave him like no development time. 16 was released just because 15 took forever to release and they needed to put something out. It was such a pessimistic project. And I hate that I tend to love these types. I tend to like these projects where like whether it's a TV show, anime, or game where it's like it could have been amazing. It had the makings of something amazing, and then it just wasn't. You know, I'm a fan of Resident Evil 3, and that game got shafted so hard for the remake. They cut out 2/3 of Resident Evil 3. It was terrible. They spent so much time on Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake, but 3 was... it got shafted. Man. I just wanted a good story. 15 was not my tea, man. Final Fantasy 15 was not for me. You know, host club boys on a road trip, and people say it was the yaoi Final Fantasy, but it wasn't even that yaoi. Final Fantasy 7 is more yaoi than Final Fantasy 15. YouTube does not freaking alert. Oh, yeah, sometimes I guess it does that. I don't know. My Discord definitely sent out the YouTube alert. Oh, by the way. Join my Discord. Join my Discord. If you've already joined my Discord, then double join my Discord. But yeah, FF16 is made by FF14 team. Yeah. It uses the same engine, and you can tell, like, the game was not... The engine was designed for FF14. It was not designed for, like, an actual, like, you know, AAA Final Fantasy. It was not designed for that. The game suffers so much from optimization issues. I had so many frame rate problems. I'm joined just to join again. Spoil these nuts. Says you, we're not made for the cold, so it's freezing for us down here. Well, maybe you should be made for the cold, man. I'm made for the cold. But I've been going out a lot recently, and I don't have a problem with the cold, but like it's more like the air. The air is kind of dry, and it's making my allergies flare up. It's making my sinus allergies flare up, so like my nose kind of like really clogged and like gross. Maybe I should wear a mask. I don't like wearing masks though. Like if I wear a mask, then I'll really look like an emo kid. I mean, you know, I guess you don't really have to do so much makeup if you wear a mask. I guess that's a thing for girls, right? If they like wear a mask, they don't have to do that much makeup. I've been learning how to do makeup recently. Some of my girly friends took me out to go buy makeup the other day, and I got sunscreen. I got sunscreen, and it actually makes me paler, which is kind of not the best because I mean, well, look at me. I'm already pale as fuck. I'm already so pale. It's making me paler. Just need the eyes if you mask. Yeah, basically. I mean, you might still want to do foundation, right? You might still want to do foundation. You don't have to do the nose. No nose contouring. Maybe you can do like the eye bag makeup if you're into that. I am as an emo boy. I kind of have to. Oh, when I was at the mall, there was this girl. When we were eating at the food court, there was this girl, this group of girls sitting beside us who were like way younger, and they were like, what was it? I think they were like wearing like goth, like actual goth stuff, and they were like, and I noticed that one of the girls had like this giant black smear underneath her chin, I think. And I'm like, wait, what the heck is that? That looks weird. And I guess, I'm not even sure if it was contouring, but it was like some very severe like makeup. I think it's just that they use for goth. And I guess maybe it shows up really well on pictures, in the photos. But like in person, it just looks like a giant black smear, like she's got, like she was a Victorian child cleaning up a chimney. Classic goth, yeah. It was kind of a mix of classic goth and like the modern, lacy Japanese stuff. It wasn't quite Jedi and it wasn't quite Lolita. It was definitely more goth than Lolita. Also, she had a witch hat for some reason. The name tag was still on it. Not name tag, the price tag was still on the witch hat. Damn, YouTube is not freaky. It didn't notify I've been a member for a year. Oh my god, OBK! You've been a member for a whole year. I love you. Thank you for supporting me for so long. Thank you. I think I made like the memberships as cheap as I possibly could, but like every little bit counts. Thank you. It's so mall goth coded. It is October. It is. Yeah, I first started my memberships last year on my birthday, and I guess I should probably do my birthday celebrations this weekend. I've been hesitant with it because I've been so unwell. My sleep has been so bad. My mental has been bad. I've been in horrible pain. I'm still in a lot of pain right now, but we'll try our best. I want to be able to do a karaoke at least, you know? But yeah, the mall was good. I went to several malls, and like I went to some stores, and it was like, it wasn't even like, you know how like a lot of the like stores that aren't just the basic bitch stores are like 90% female. This store wasn't even 90% female. This store was like 98% female. Like the male selection, there was literally no pants. It was only tops. There's one jacket that I kind of wanted to get, but it wasn't. I was wearing an older style, something that's not trendy right now. That's a problem for me. When I go out, I look at all these people who are like fashionable, and I'm like, ugh, I want to buy some new outfits. But I don't want to spend money. I don't want to spend money, but I want to buy new outfits. I have like 3 main outfits that I wear currently that are new. Everything else is ancient. And every time I wear the old outfits, I feel something feels wrong. But it felt nice. It genuinely felt nice. Like, the friends I go out with are like, okay, they're friggin' weird, but like they give me what I need, and what I need is like interaction. I need like physical interaction. I need hugs. I'm an extremely physical person. I'm an extremely physical person. If I don't get hugs, I die. And these friends have been providing for me. It's good because like they also need hugs or they die too. So it's like this is a win-win scenario. We feed off of each other. Get a girlfriend if you want. No, ew, gross. No, ew. Why would I want a girlfriend? that's why would you even suggest that, man? I've done well for most of my life actively avoiding women. My friends are girlies, but like, ew, no. I spent my life like actively avoiding women who were interested in me because like they were all broken and like, what do you call it? They were all mentally unwell in a way that I don't fuck with. Okay? They were all mentally unwell in a way that I don't fuck with. See, if they were Jiraike girls, maybe. But they weren't. Okay? They weren't. There was one that was like a goth girl, but like I could tell she was fucking with everybody, so I'm like, no. No. I value myself more than that. You've been avoiding women? Checks out, yeah. How is this new to you? How is this new to you? You know I avoid women. This is like, this is something that I don't know if I should be proud of it, but I've never confessed to a girl. I guess that goes to show like my trust issues. I've had a lot, girls have confessed to me, and usually I say no. Usually I say no. Right? They were all mentally damaged in some way, and they weren't mentally damaged in the way that I find attractive. I guess, I don't know. I'm the type of guy who attracts that type of girl, which I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of. So I want to like level myself up, find myself someone nice. You know, I'm not. I mean, like, some people say it's like, oh, you're bragging, Hockey. I'm not bragging. I'm sure you would reject these girls too. I'm sure you wouldn't be this desperate. I think, hopefully. Come on, we gotta have higher standards, everybody. Everybody deserves to be loved and cared for, and not have a toxic relationship. Except maybe... I get the feeling that I'll be the toxic... I'll be the toxic boyfriend. That's also like... It's like, it's self-respect for me to reject a lot of these girls, but also like it's... respect for other people when I know that I'm not gonna be good for them. Right? I don't want to mistreat them. So that's also part of it. Who are you rejecting? Is it like a surprise that like girls have like come up to me and confessed to me before? Is it like, I don't know, is it weird? I feel like it's not weird. I feel like every guy has at least had a couple girls confessing to them before. Probably. I feel like every guy. And sometimes, you know, they just... Sometimes, like, the girls don't actively, like, say the words, but, like, it's obvious. Right? But then it's, like, obvious, but then, like, a lot of guys are really dumb and they can't get the hint. Because they've been receiving too many mixed signals. I mean, no, you're polite and respectful of boundaries, and... See, that's where you're wrong. I don't respect boundaries. I don't respect boundaries. I mean, See, you just don't know me well enough yet. I think I would genuinely be a terrible boyfriend. That's so, yeah. I think I would genuinely be a terrible boyfriend. Hey guys, I'm a disaster. Don't. Is this a relationship? No, I just... Why do we always get into this conversation? How did this happen? Oh, OBK. Get a girlfriend if you want hugs. What if I just like hugs, okay? What if I just like hugs? Guys are less upfront about it. Older guys are fine with getting hugs. But like with hugs, but like with younger men, they're all like, oh, that's weird, that's But then like with older guys, they're like, oh, you want a hug? Yeah, for sure. You know, they've got like the paternal attitude already, right? They're like, yeah, I've got kids. And it's like, yeah, you want a hug? Of course, man, come here. Let me show you some love. It's gonna hug random people. I don't hug random people. Do you think I'm one of those people who holds up a sign and goes like free hugs? Man, I wouldn't do that. You know? Even if I am a cutie patootie, I would not do that. I know like there's like this like conception of like kind of gross looking people who have those signs and they just go around hugging people, and it's kind of awful. You see those sometimes at conventions. I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like putting myself out there like that. Audience want to see you happy? No. Don't you know anything about VTubers, Pink? Don't you know anything about VTubers? The audience wants to see the VTuber miserable and on the same level as them, because everybody is desperate and lonely. What's your first date plan? Aquarium. Guys, date, there's only a couple answers. There's aquarium, planetarium, maybe a shopping date. I know like the Japanese have like this whole thing where they'll like go to the mall, which also has an aquarium, which also has a movie theater, which also has like a restaurant at the mall, and they'll just spend the whole day at the mall with their date. And then of course they go to the shopping arcade as well. That's literally, you see it in all the animes. They meet up at the train station, they go to the aquarium, then they have lunch, then they go shopping, then they see a movie, then they have another meal, and then like some drama happens, and it's either good or it's bad. They get to know each other a little bit better, and then they go home like feeling all fuzzy inside. It's hard to do that in Canada where like everything's all split apart. If you live in Tokyo, it's like super easy. If you live in Osaka, super easy. You can do, actually, even if you don't, like most shopping malls have all that stuff minus the aquarium. If you go to Ikebukuro, the Ikebukuro Sunshine Mall has food, it has shopping, it has an aquarium, it has a planetarium. I didn't say anything about free hugs sign. I think you're projecting. No! I don't go up to random people to hug them. Just friends. Do I look like a crab in a bucket to you? Crab in a bucket. Oh. Gotta be careful of your partner picks cavities. Body odor can be contagious. That's the weirdest shit ever. Guys. The other day Pink was telling me that like apparently if you like stay in the same bed as someone with a partner for a long enough time, like your body bacteria will like sync up and you'll get their BO. Apparently if you're Asian you should never date a white person if you don't want to catch their BO. That is the wildest shit anyone has ever told me. It's the wildest shit anyone's ever told me in my life. I'm like, dear Lord. I did not know that. I didn't want to think about that. Okay, number one requisite for me. I can't be with someone who's got BO that I don't like. That's just like my number one requisite. I have to like your natural odors. You know? You have to not hate your natural odors. That's like my number one requirement. You know? I know it's like weird, but like if you're like considering someone, you know, you should get like do a hug and then like just give them a sniff, give them a whiff, and like make damn well sure that you agree with their BO. This will save your life, guys. Life advice, right? This isn't relationship advice. This is life advice. This could save your life. This could save your life. All right. I'm adequately what do you call it? Joyful right now. The enthusiasm meter is like at the top. So I think I'm gonna start the game now. We're gonna get into Reverse 1999. Gonna continue with Peak. Chapter 6, Part 2. Gosh! So good. Not wrong, though. That sounds stupid and made. I don't know, Zuni. Is it stupid and made up? Is it stupid and made up, or are you just like, Are you just in denial? Face my relatives because they're here and their dog might be here. Oh! Dogs! I love dogs! Guys, I want to own a dog, but I don't think I'll ever own a dog. I don't know if I can deal with the dog smell.
One lives, while the other dies. One preaches peace and tolerance, while the other commits unforgivable crimes. So, which one are you seeking?
No, I'm in the shower? You're hitting the shower? No, I should be like this man. Look at how smelly he is. Look at all the rust on his body. Wait, no, that's rust. That's not rust, that's blood.
There is no true self hidden beneath our outer visage. No, there is nothing true about
Still don't have Nautica. I want this bitch, but she's not popping up. I rolled for her 100 times already. Where are you? Like, I know Lucy's in rotation, but I can't afford Lucy. You know? I want Kakanya, but I can't afford Kakanya. I want Semmelweis, but I can't afford Semmelweis.
There's no need to pry.
Oh, well.
You'll find no existence beneath my mask.
Guys, where did we end up last time? I don't remember. I think I ended it here, Fair Duel. Because it's where this thing was, the timeline. Man, 6 nodes took me, what, 5 hours or something? That's how, like, Kano this last event was. Maybe it was 4 hours, who knows? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Right, number 7, a fair duel. You're probably yapping a lot. I was analyzing every tiny little bit of this story. It was good.
Good day. I would like to check the date of a novel. Yes, it is Der Mann ohne Eigenschaften by Robert Musil.
Apparently Marcus is voiced by an Asian woman. She's supposed to be Hungarian. I don't know how convincing her Hungarian accent is, but she's cute, so I don't care.
Oh, I see.
What did they say?
just as I remembered it.
I looked at... There was a video I saw on YouTube that had like all the voice actors, the English ones. They're all hot. Even Mr. Duncan. Especially Mr. Duncan. His voice actor is really hot.
The novel was completed
He's very
in 1930. The word Cacania was also created by Robert Musil. Cacania should not be a nickname for anyone in 1914.
What does that mean?
It doesn't belong to this era. She could be with Manus Vindictae, or at least associated with their people.
A girl at a time?
What's more, when we were at the Secession building, I read that painting, The Salvation. It seemed out of place compared to the other paintings. Théophile may have applied a new technique on The Salvation, a more daring kind, audacious even. But these are only subtleties, I can't be too certain. I was interrupted by that strangely speaking gentleman, so I didn't get everything. Another thing, its content reminds me of the symbol of the circle.
I'm gonna finish a shift. Alright, alright. Take care, OPK. Get home safe. Marcus rummages through the bookcase, finding the pamphlet tucked within the thick register.
This twisting circle resembles the circles in The Salvation. Heinrich called them magical circles, one next to another. They must be more than just circles, I think. Was he demonstrating the madness of passion? But the lines are clean. Perhaps the purity of eternity? No, the circles are too twisted for that. Or was he just representing a primitive state of being?
I don't understand any of it. So this must be art.
Ma'am, you're funny sometimes.
I wasn't joking.
Huh?
Based on what we know, we can't be sure if this group of young arcanists and the Manus are connected. But we all know that the latter is eager to win over the cynical revolutionary youth. You did well, Marcus.
Aww. Mom is proud.
The important figures of the circle, Isolde, Heinrich, and even the late Théophile. We had made contact with them all. Only this Cacania. What does the intel say about her?
Cacania, also known as Miss Clara, inherited her arcane skills from her family. She's able to reflect people's thoughts in a mirror. She was once a medical student, but dropped out halfway through.
She's a dropout.
These days, she shows up at various social events as a psychiatrist, which the Foundation tries to prohibit because she doesn't have a license.
She does not have a license. Unlicensed doctoring.
And she is also an activist.
An activist?
According to Mr. Heinrich, she is meeting with a doctor named Schwartz today.
Schwartz. The family Dr. Carr mentioned. Let's try our luck there.
Oh, no, we're back here.
Now then, Miss Clara, Mr. Schwartz, only 3 weapons are allowed in the duel. The army knife, the sword, and the pistol.
They're having a duel? The army knife, the sword, and the pistol. Oh yeah, just grab a pistol, walk 3 paces forward, turn around, draw. One person shoots at a time.
I will leave the choice to Dr. Schwartz, for he has more experience in these duels than I do. It's an honor to fight you, and I look forward to ending your winning streak.
Oh, it's because she insulted his honor. Back in the day, you could... Did they still have duels in the 20th century? I thought they ended that in the 19th. Maybe Austro-Hungary is a little bit behind the times. I thought this was like outlawed because kind of duels are kind of stupid.
not so much an honorable scene for me.
Excuse me, please.
Oh, Marcus is so adorable, so baby. Hoffman extends her hand, mercilessly cleaving a path through the crowd.
Pardon me. What is happening?
A duel, ma'am. Just as Dr. Schwartz was demonstrating his therapy, Miss Clara barged right in. They were arguing, and this is how they decided to end it. To ensure fairness of the duel, the combat must happen within 48 hours of the challenge. But I've never seen one take place on the spot.
Well, I hope they know what they're doing. I don't want to get caught as collateral damage.
Well, yeah, imagine someone's really bad at shooting with the pistol, and then someone in the audience gets hit.
That green dress. So she is Kakanya. What do we do? If she gets injured, our mission will...
Don't worry about people in that time. It is their life to live. Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions. The course of history is more important than our investigation. This is Investigator Greta Hoffman. What? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
The field agent squad needs to speak to me. This won't take long. I will leave this to you. Remember what I said, Marcus.
Every time Hoffman leaves Marcus alone, something bad happens to Marcus. Well, I hope nothing bad happens now.
Yes, madam.
Oh, she's so baby. I want to adopt her. Look, I would be a terrible figure in anybody's life. But for Marcus, I will be like the best dad. The best dad, the best big brother or whatever figure for Marcus. Marcus is so baby. Deserves all the love in the world. Hoffman turns toward the Baroque wooden door made of mahogany before her figure disappears amidst the crowd. Only her still unfledged assistant remains. Yeah, she's not fledged yet. She's still unfledged.
Leaving this to me. To me. To me.
Yeah. Just don't worry. Stop being chalant. Be nonchalant. Marcus recites it to herself as a mantra, attempting to slow her racing heart. Oh.
Breathe, Marcus. There's nothing to be nervous about. You can't be an assistant forever. There will come a day when you're all on your own.
Oh, she's so adorable. So adorable. Oh my god. They can't make her so adorable. Oh, they can't. You're too chalant, Pink. You're too damn chalant.
Just like at the Secession Building.
You gotta chill out.
I only have to watch her. If I end up talking to Miss Kakanya, I'll just pretend to be an ordinary employee of the Foundation.
She's
Easy.
sweating. Her little mouth. The little zigzags in her mouth.
You used to do well on your own when you were reading in the lighthouse and the forest.
Oh, are we flashing back?
Dr. Schwartz. 3 times he has been involved in duels, and 3 times he has won. Impressive. This time he's still going for the pistol.
Oh, he's a pistol duelist.
But Miss Kakanya does not have an assistant, and she has only one witness in this duel. This is not right. Why did she agree to this?
Reminder, Marcus is voiced by a small Asian woman. Actually, I don't know if she's small. I just know she's an Asian woman. I guess Asian equates to Hungarian? Someone's gotta, like, find out what a Hungarian accent sounds like. Hungarians are Slavic, though, right? She doesn't sound very Slavic. She definitely sounds Asian. But it's okay. Every guy's been confessed to at least once. Online, maybe. In high school, I was the only guy to not get Valentine one year, so a girl who heard that gave me one out of pity. You got the giddy choco! You got the giddy choco! Ah! You got the obligation chocolate. I'm sorry, Chivity. I'm sorry. Valentine's kind of overrated though, honestly. I don't... what's the point of receiving Valentine chocolates from all these like different people? Just... I think it's sweeter when it's like one person who gives it to you because like they are genuinely interested in you. Or like you're already in a relationship, so you just give them one to like show you care. I think that's really sweet. But to just like give it to randomly to people, like, it's kind of It's okay, some of us didn't start romance till post high school. I never got a Valentine's or prom invite. Lol. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember high school. Oh wait, no I do. I remember a girl like started talking to me after like the school mandated square dance. I think she was like a year or two younger. And like I ran away. She was really cute. I ran away. I was so socially ill-equipped that I just ran away, and I regretted it for like the rest of my high school. Oh.
She's being reckless.
Apparently I was really cute when I was doing the square dance. Like I had a really cute smile or something. I don't know. She's being reckless.
Dr. Schwartz's assistant brought them a pair of pistols.
Oh!
FN model 1910.
These were really popular in China.
Is that a right weapon for a duel?
I think they use a .32 ACP caliber. So really small bullets. These are really popular in China. I was gonna say, yeah, it's got FN. So, FN Herstal. Yeah, these are classic early 20th century pistols. These are super popular in China. Love little handguns. Yeah, they're little tiny little handguns. I'm surprised they used the actual name. I'm a bit of a... Oh, hello there, Twig. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Twig Raiders. Hello, hello. I got twigged. I got twogged. Hi, Twog. How was your stream today? I forgot. I saw your waiting room, but I don't remember what it was. Hope you had a good stream, guys. Twig is cool. If she would actually say something in my chat. I don't know. Twig is cool. Check her out. Stick bug music. I'm hiccuping. Oh, hello there, Twig. Guys, go check out Twig. Twig is cool. Twig is awesome. Twig is doing, I don't know if it's a concert, but like a lot of singers and like idols and VTubers are gonna be in her birthday. So go look at her stuff. Chat takes a while to load. Okay.
It's too crowded here. I can't see.
Twig, you should play this game. This Marcus girl is like so adoptable. She's so baby. I love her. She's so fluffy and baby. I'm a terrible male figure. But like for Marcus, I would be the best big brother or father or whatever. The best uncle, what anything. What is this game about? This game is about... It's about lesbians, but more seriously, it's like Doctor Who with Harry Potter. With a little bit of Lovecraft. Roland, you like Reverse? I love Reverse. I think it's my favorite gacha. I used to be like a really big into Girls Frontline. I still love Girls Frontline, but like, I don't know, man. Reverse just hits right.
No, the pistol given to Miss Kakanya. Something's wrong
Oh
with it.
no, the duel is rigged. So there's the spring, there's the follower. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. Does this thing only carry 8 rounds? It looks fine to me. I don't see what's wrong with it. I guess, is the follower supposed to be like at an angle like that?
The bullets. Her life is in danger if the duel begins.
I don't get it. What's wrong with it? I believe it's single stack, right? I don't remember if this is single stack or double stack. I think it's single stack.
But Madam Hoffman warned me about the consequences of intervention.
Wrong color but bullet in the mag. There's no way that they would do that.
What if I just go and talk to her as an employee of the Foundation branch, like I did at the Secession building?
She's so fluffy. I love her. Good little scarf. Her jacket. Oh, there's little fishes in her cap.
So far, Heinrich has been difficult to communicate with, while Mr. Carl doesn't want us to get in touch with Mrs. Old.
You know, I like how, like, the Foundation has, they don't really have, like, a proper, I mean, they do have a uniform, but, like, most of the characters incorporate the Foundation stuff in them somehow. I think this pin is, like, the Foundation, insignia. Oh, wait, no, this circle is the Foundation insignia, I think. She's got gold in her and the checkers. But it's, like, very little compared to, like, say, Hoffman.
Miss Kakanya is the only person who is both a friend of Theophil and associated with the Circle.
I mean, it's
but
Europe.
I have to be careful with this name.
It's Europe and it's in January, so it's pretty cold. American Truck Simulator. American Truck. No, hold on.
If she is indeed one of the Manus Vindictae, I will be jeopardizing this mission by going near her. But wait! She doesn't know that I'm from the headquarters, so she probably will talk to me. But how do I know she doesn't know my identity? What if Mr. Call is not to be trusted? And what if Mr. Call and she are in this together? Their names both start with a K.
I can't unhear the Asian in her anymore. Ever since I found out her voice actor is an Asian lady, I can't unhear the Asian in her voice. Foundation has really good neutral tones. Makes good contrast, can blend in well, yeah. I mean, the gold is very, very apparent. It's so bling bling.
What am I thinking?
Marcus patting her cheeks with an unaware gusto, drawing side glances from others present. She is too chalant.
Stop. I'm not on the Flannan Isles anymore. I can't waste my day on endless thoughts. Remember what Madam Hoffman said. Think of the immediate mission. I have to prevent Kakanya from getting killed in the duel. She has the clues about Theophil that I need. Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions.
Well, if she doesn't intervene, Kakanya's gonna die.
I have assessed the risks, madam. I will not stand by and watch this happen, even if I don't know the consequences.
Okay, never mind. She doesn't know the consequences. Marcus's actress is named Carrie Wong. Yeah, it's pretty Asian. Yeah, it's pretty Asian. If you look at her picture, she's pretty Asian too.
I need to make this clear to you. Not only have you hindered Miss Dietersdorf from getting the treatment she needs, but you have repeatedly defamed me.
I can only admit that you're right if you have to call a different academic perspective slander.
Ah! They made a sprite with her holding the gun! Oh my goodness. And it's like, I don't know how big exactly the FN 1910 is. I know it's a small pistol. And like usually when people draw guns with girls, they draw the guns too small. Because like the guns look fine when they're held by a guy because like men are big. But then like they don't draw, artists don't draw it to scale when they draw it with a woman. So I'm not sure, but I think it's the right size. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It looks pretty good from what I can tell. The way that they drew it looks pretty good. A lady's pistol. It's not a lady's pistol, I don't think. Like, the 1910 was a very popular pistol.
A different academic perspective. Do you really think Freud and his petty tricks are academic?
Freud should be like a rock star right about now, right? Like people really believe in him at this point.
One could hardly find a worse insult to science than this.
I guess you could say this guy's like very I don't even know if you could call him conservative because he's just peddling his torture device.
Is that so? Do you really mean that? Rumor has it that you taught the militaries a method of hypnosis for a price. Do you wish to clear things up here?
Okay, you do not spin a pistol like that. That is actually dangerous. Like, maybe if you haven't cocked the pistol, maybe you can spin it. This is not recommended to spin a pistol. Like, people, like, in the old spaghetti westerns, they'll spin the old, like, single-action pistols, single-action revolvers, because, like, those guns can't fire if you don't cock the hammer, right? If you don't manually cock the hammer on those guns can't fire. And the hammers are really hard to cock. So, like, they can spin the pistol. But, like, these ones are a little bit more dangerous. Generally, you don't want to be spinning these things. Freud gave up on finding how eels fucked and decided to fuck with human psychology and victim blame instead. Hey, even if most of Freud's theories were wrong, he was less wrong than everybody else who was in the field of psychiatry at the time. He was less wrong than he was right more at a higher rate than everybody else was. Everybody had kooky ideas back then. A lot of modern psychiatry is based off of Freud, even though most of his theories have been proven wrong. It's hard to escape Freud if you take psychology.
Your silence is a resounding yes. Tell me, why did you please the ministers with these petty tricks, but not with your most advanced electrotherapy you've been touting?
You know, sure he thought everybody wanted to fuck their mothers, but like, it wasn't that off the mark, honestly, with all the boys who want mommy dommy, and like, you know, what was it? Daddy Dom girl sub, something like that. Daughter sub, something like that. I don't know. Daddy Dom little girl. Yeah, there we go. Daddy Dom little girl. Freud wasn't completely off the mark, alright?
Do you harbor negative feelings towards Mr. Freud because of his open rejection of hypnosis?
What does any of this have to do with you?
Oh, many things, Mr. Schwartz. Your behavior has greatly undermined the interests of arcanists, who are your own people.
Oh, Schwartz is an arcanist.
Not to mention that hypnosis is a violation of a patient's free will. And I have reason to believe that this duel is entirely personal. I must make it clear that your wife's appointment with me has nothing to do with the rumors of your lackluster performance in the bedroom.
What the fuck? What are you saying? Oh, she's just shaming this guy nonstop. I have a feeling that was it. This whole line about hypnosis is gonna like come back to bite her. I just have a feeling.
I'm not the real enemy, Mr. Schwartz. The gossip mongers and tabloid writers are.
You...
Damn, he can't get his wife off in bed. By the way, guys, I learned a lot of things about female fashion back in the day. I also learned about why women back in this time period fainted a lot. You know, they had specific, like, special fainting rooms where women could go to faint. And you know, they kind of did some interesting stuff in there with the doctors. Sometimes it was a midwife, but usually it was a doctor to cure hysteria. Some interesting facts.
Are both duelists ready?
Hysteria noises, yeah. The hysteria noises.
Perfectly ready.
And it has a little bit to do with, you know, this line about lackluster performance.
I'm ready to...
No! She's not!
Huh?
Miss Kakanya needs another minute.
Oh, Margaret is so cute, so adorable. The collective gaze causes her too much voice to tremble slightly.
The crowd. Shoot me. I want to go home. Why did you apply for this mission, Marcus?
Oh no, don't shoot her, please. Despite her mental turmoil, she extends her hand, attempting to ascend with some dignity intact, at least without resorting to crawling.
I am Miss Kanya's assistant. I am here to...
Sorry to interrupt, miss, but the last time I checked, I couldn't possibly afford a St. Pavlov Foundation member to be my aide.
Darn it. I forgot about my badge.
Ah, yeah, so that is her badge.
So, the Foundation is trying to intervene. Don't worry, Miss Foundation staff. Look around. We're doing it the human way. No arcane skills involved. The head of the Foundation branch should not be your role model. Mind you, you're giving up a part of your integrity for taking his clones. A terrible deal indeed. Besides, they're using human guns. They don't need the Foundation's license to use these. I'm not doing anything against the Foundation's rules, am I?
You gotta go up and like whisper in her ear. A Browning pistol spins once more in a perfect circle.
If it's urgent, can we wait until after the duel? Please stand back. The bullets can't tell the difference between friend and enemy.
Marcus is again interrupted by the rapid-firing speech of the other party. Oh no! She has too much of an ink. この子陰キャすぎて。コミュ障すぎて。She's too much of an introvert. She's ill-adapted. She's like your average VTuber. She's ill-adapted for society.
Please don't use that gun. The bullets in it are dangerous.
Oh, she said it out loud.
What?
The bullets are wrong. The gun will burst if you pull the trigger. Sir, I demand that the gun be checked.
Kanye grips the half-turned gun tightly, before deftly removing the magazine. Well, I'm glad they said magazine and not clip. I would have gotten angry about that.
The size of these bullets.
Oh, what are the diameter wrong? Is it the wrong size caliber? Oh yeah, I guess the follower was like tipping upwards, which would happen if you have the wrong size bullets, the wrong size cartridges. Cold bead of sweat drips down her spine.
I need an explanation, Mr. Schwartz. I thought you had at least the integrity of a gentleman. The bullets in my gun are wrong. If I pull the trigger, as Miss Foundation here said, the barrel will burst.
The barrel will burst. That would happen from overpressure. not from having a smaller size bullet. I guess if it's like a bigger size bullet, maybe? I don't know, I don't have enough experience with pistols. But I guess if it's like a bullet that has too much powder, I guess if it's like a cartridge that is like too big, it might cause the barrel to burst.
A bursted barrel? I remember now. That Anton boy lost the duel to Schwartz for the same reason.
Called it, bitch.
Schwartz do something to his gun too?
Damn.
And was the guard in on it too?
This is why I shouldn't be playing games like half asleep. Well, hello, hello. Marcus in the Japanese version feels more immature, which comes across really well and is cute. I see, wait. Soなのか。そうなのか。牛年さん。いや、でも、英語版でも、すごく幼い子なんだけど、日本語の方が、これより幼いなのか。She comes across younger. She feels younger than the Japanese version of Marcus, and that comes across very well, making her adorable. 英語版の方が幼い子か。Sorry, mistranslate. Yeah, 大丈夫。Okay, so apparently like the English version of Marcus is more immature sounding than the Japanese one. It's not often you'll find such a innocent sounding voice in English. This girl has a lot of talent for it. The actor has a good talent. これくらいの幼い感は英語ではちょっと珍しいんです。すごく上手にできてるこの声優さん。
Huh? This is defamation. I have never.
Please, who is dueling here? The guards are here.
Don't step on my dress! Not good. Madam Hoffman has not come back yet. Madam
Oh no,
Hoffman!
Marcus is gonna get in trouble again. The young assistant is engulfed within the chaotic crowd.
Hey, miss! The helpful Miss Foundation employee!
Miss Kakanya?
The green-clad pistolier extends her hand.
Don't stand there! Come here!
Kanya grabs the shy assistant's hand, pulling her in a fierce embrace without a second word. God! 何これ? かっこいい. Kakanya leaps, alighting herself onto the window frame with the lightness of a bird.
Okay, this is a quiet vote. We're going to jump, Miss Foundation. 3, 2, 1, here we go!
How long was that? Duels are not for the purpose of they're what, self-indulgence or self-preservation. They are to demonstrate one's chivalry, to uphold the honor of one's lord or oneself. Do not initiate dueling over trivial matters. Why is this being reacted? A duel! You don't want to miss it. When one party is insulted, they may issue a challenge to the insulting party. The challenged party must either accept it or reject like a little rat. Humiliation in front of everyone. Challenge by mail. Delivery. By throwing down the gauntlet. Or by verbal declaration. Maybe a verbal one is better. Page 2. Both parties of the duel should bring an assistant and a doctor. After agreeing on the terms and conditions of defeat, perhaps when one party is incapacitated, yeah. Or one party dies, dueling shall stop after firing 3 shots. The duel can officially begin. Must so many people be involved? Pistolet Model 1733. Expensive. Colt M1873. Expensive. Is that the Colt Single Action Army? 1873. That sounds about right. Single Action Army. Maybe it's not. I think it's a Single Action Army. Smith & Wesson Model 1. This one is good. I'm going to assume it's because it's cheaper. I don't know too much about Smith & Wesson, but they're generally known for having economical guns. My goodness, I didn't expect I could be a gun nerd in this game.
Kakanya! This way! Over here!
Elite! Thanks a lot. The prop sure came in handy.
Rikanya tears off her fake beard, fanning herself with the hand.
Finally. Why do I keep having things stick to my lips?
He's so adorable! Oh, you're so cute.
Ha! Be careful with that. It is no ordinary beard. Every single strand was soaked in a Bohemian potion, mixed with bloodroot, toad's heart, and Yabengal.
This Hungarian boy, this Austro-Hungarian boy sounds so British it hurts.
Why were the gods after you?
He sounds so British. He sounds so posh British. It hurts so bad.
That's a long story.
いや、ギリシーみたい。この少年の話し方。
And oh, don't worry about this kind little lady. She saved my life, and she's sort of a friend.
A third of? This is bad. The connection is down. I can't get in touch with Madame Hoffman. She's probably in an important conversation with the field agent squad and has calls on block. It's okay, Marcus. You can do this yourself. Just stay in the conversation. Communication is not that hard. You've done this through before. You can do it.
This girl's so cute. Despite having written about 1,000 ways to start a conversation, she never expected to find herself in a situation like this. Marcus frantically racks her mind for topics to discuss. Fortunately, everyone present is far more talkative than she is.
My, Kakanya. Are you friends with the government officials now? Times have changed indeed. I've been here for a whole year, but I've never seen an official without a beard. Where are you from? Croatia? Moravia? Galicia?
I grew up in Romania.
Don't talk about yourself.
Oh, I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina. That makes us friends, since we're both from somewhere near.
I guess Balkan racism has not dawned on this kid yet.
Be careful on the streets these days, Ilich. You could be in trouble too if the guards catch you. After all, you haven't got a license.
Huh? You don't?
Oh, of course not. Have you read the requirements? Records of the safe use of arcane skills within 3 generations. I was born in the streets. I don't even know who my grandmother was.
You talk way too posh for someone who's born in the streets, man.
And the records aren't the hard part to get around. If you're applying in Vienna, the license has to be issued by the central government. It's not an Austrian problem, nor a Hungarian problem. The central government sits in the middle, and no official has any idea of what's what. Should this be the Kaiser's concern? Or the Königs? Or both?
Yeah, that definitely would lead to a country's collapse. Just the bureaucracy getting way too complicated.
You'd be the biggest fool to listen and follow these broken rules. Stuck in the system, nowhere to go. Unless you work the magic of crowns.
Bribery.
What happens if we don't have an Arcanum license?
Oh, you'll love this. Who knows, you could get 3 days in detention, or maybe 10 years in prison. Even if you are sentenced to prison, they might forget to bring you in. Or, if you're an outstanding citizen who can shed your Arcanum during your human re-education, you might get to have a nice life. Without a license, that is.
Forget to bring you in. Does that mean they don't bring you in, or does that just mean they kill you?
Our justice system is much more unpredictable than the Arcanists. We still have a fair chance of getting away.
Very informative, Ilich.
Kanya clears her throat, still somewhat guarded, and flashes out a meaningful glance.
Oh, well then. Bis später, Kakanya and Miss Foundation. Forget I said anything?
They are...
Some Arcanist kids on the streets. I'm surprised you know nothing about them. The country has changed, lady, and not everything in Vienna is as decent and sumptuous as the buildings on Ringstrasse and Herrengasse.
Her tone belies a hint of sarcasm.
I'm thankful for your help, Miss Foundation, but so far I have returned the favor. You don't want the gods either, do you? Fair even. So, can you tell me why you're here? Oh, I see. Mr. Carl sent you, didn't he? Because I don't have a psychiatrist license. Can't you people give me a break?
That's a very fair thing to have. Not having a license and trying to practice doctoring is kind of very ill-advised. Giving medical advice of any kind can get you sued in today's day. You can go to jail for that. いや、ライセンス、免許なしの、なんか、免許なしで、なんだっけWhat's the word for a doctor again? で、医者をするのは、問題になる。すごく問題になる。Hakase. No, Hakase is a professor. There's a preconception in that in slightly older movies you'll see a boy like this selling newspapers. That's true. There is. そういうステレオタイプはあるんですよね。
I swear on my ancestors, I'm doing this entirely the Arcanist way. It has nothing to do with human science.
Oh, so she's going to reject licenses because she's an Arcanist doctor. That doesn't make it any better. She poses a question but leaves no room for an answer. Leaning closer to Marcus, she pushes up her glasses with upward suspicion. Wait. Is Freud an Arcanist?
Don't you people ever sleep? Do you not have a life? This is the 10th time this month. Even got rest after working 6 days in a row.
Damn, this lady is so aggro.
I have an Arcanum license inherited from my family. It is nothing to be ashamed of. My fees are reasonable. No one's ever complained.
You have an Arcanum license. Oh, so you're not an unlicensed Arcanist. Is Freud not human? So would that not be human medicine that you're using? It seems kind of not good.
No, Miss Kakanya, this is really coincidental. I just happen to know that you are a psychiatrist.
Huh? So? Are psychiatrists considered doctors now?
Yes! Yes! Psychiatrists are doctors! Oh god, I guess they're not in that time period? I'm not sure what's considered a doctor at this point. Maintaining her barriers of politeness against the rapid topic changes feels like holding a smile in a hailstorm. On the verge of tears, Marcus desperately falls back to the field mission manual.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Wait, I'm not here to check your credentials.
Then what?
So you call yourself Kakanya, but I know your first name is Clara.
It was really adorable the way she just said that right now. It was really adorable. Kali.
Oh, I didn't know the foundation staff reads my work. How very flattering.
Kali, I want to hear that again.
So you call yourself Kakanya, but I know your first name is Clara.
Yes,
Cute.
I'm Clara.
Cute.
But Miss Foundation, don't you think Kakanya is an intriguing name? Heinrich, who's a friend of mine, gave me a book which greatly inspired me.
Oh?
Our country is just like that name. It both is and isn't. It both has and has not. If you look for it, it can't be found. Yet if you stop looking, it's everywhere. Look at this country, my friend. The sumptuous buildings rise so high that the people in power never have to lay eyes on the rye farmers of Bohemia, the immigrants from the east coast of the Adriatic Sea, or on the Arcanists. How could there possibly be smog choking the industrial area? How could there possibly be cold houses in the winter? The cafe house is definitely filled with people who love to dance, and not with those who can't afford the heat. Oh, surely there's no bureaucracy, no discrimination, no poverty here. This is a city of humanism and freedom. Oh yes.
No parallels to current day green policies. No. This could not be applied to modern day green activists, environmentalists at all. No, that's insane. That's crazy. Don't look in at the lithium farms in Africa and South America. They don't exist. Look away. They're not real. Look how nice our EVs are. Don't look at the lithium factories and refineries. Don't look at those. They're not real. They're not real. Look at the flashy EVs.
Kakanya, Kaiserlich Königlich, or Kaiserlich Unköniglich. And Kakania, the land. There's no better name for this country.
Dang, she really is a radical.
So then, you did get that book from a friend. Now's my chance. I still have one spider tail Madame Hoffman left me. If I can find a chance to leave the spider tail on her, or in her place.
On my play account, unlicensed Dr. Kakanya relentlessly subjects soulless monsters to psychoanalysis. Huh? Soulless monsters to psychoanalysis. Hey. You like using Kakanya, huh? Kakanya を使うの好きなの？僕は持ってない。The young assistant takes a deep breath.
I'm intrigued by the book. Can I see it?
Man, I'm having so much fun with this chapter. It's so good.
This concludes the report by Semmelweis of the Field Agents Administration. Please confirm, Madam Hostman.
Semmelweis! Ah, I love her. In the corner, Hoffman holds her communicator out with a brow furrowed.
Yes, report received.
Why so serious, Greta? That was just routine.
And I envy your lightheartedness and optimism. They got you out of Vienna on such short notice. I can only imagine that must have been difficult for you as well. According to your intel, the Empire's had too many assassinations in a short period of time. This is not good for the critical point, Semmelweis.
At least try to stay in a good mood. What else can we do?
Wait, this Semmelweis is different. She looks really cute here. She looks super cute here. Oh my goodness.
Aside from that, Greta, I have more to tell you. I was pulled out of Vienna overnight, and I didn't have time to brief the new squad there. You know it takes ages to get through the briefing process. I might as well just tell you now, personally. There could be an arcanist who has crossed the storm, and is now in Vienna.
No, she's talking about the vampire lady, right?
What did you say? Do we know more about this arcanist?
We only know his name is Heinrich.
Oh.
We learned about this from the Berlin squad when we met up here, but had no time to verify.
Heinrich gave Kakanya the book.
I see. Leave the rest to us.
It's true. He traveled to Berlin during the Sixth Storm and survived the 1913 storm there. And after the 1966 storm and the one in 1929...
And now it's 1913 for the second time.
Wait, this is the second time going to 1913?
The Sixth Storm. This is exciting news.
This is the second time going to 1913. So they've been to 1913 before. The storm doesn't just take you back in time. It also brings you forward in time?
Mm-hmm. The time has returned.
I understand the excitement. But perhaps time, in its chaotic fashion, has inadvertently returned to the same year. I hear you, Semmelweis. This is valuable information. I'll let the...
Greta? Are you still there?
Sorry, I have to go. Something's wrong with the spider tail I left on Marcus. This is not her ritual. Something's happened.
I'm surprised, Miss Marcus. You know so much about Cicera. I thought the Foundation was nothing but bureaucrats and bookworms. Oh, have you been to the Secession Building? Did you like it? Shame that book isn't there.
Kanya finally finds the key.
Please, come in. Forgive the mess. I must say that it is at least more orderly than the administration of the Empire.
That mirror is cracked. There's another... That is a massive mirror. Can't see, but like there's my face is blocking, but there's a huge mirror here.
Thank you.
The room resembles a studio more than a clinic. Yes, I can see 3 mirrors. I think this one in the back here is also a mirror. That's 4 mirrors. Scene is scattered about with unfinished paintings, dried paints, stage props, and posters. And mirrors. Many, many mirrors.
These are stage props. Heinrich left them here. He certainly learned some useful things in Berlin. Make yourself comfortable. I'll get you some tea and look for the book.
Please don't bother, Miss Kakanya. I won't stay long. I have to go back to the branch soon. I just need to confirm that you have that book with you.
The clinic's curtains are tightly drawn, blocking out the day. Yet her mirrors flash with light for a second.
Is this Kakanya's arcane skill?
Marcus quickly covers her eyes with her hands, stepping back towards the door. Kakanya's cheerful voice rings from the other side.
Oh, Miss Foundation, it's okay. Just a little trick I use to ensure my personal safety. I usually even charge for this. Look into the mirror which reflects your inner world. This trick has been used by arcanists for thousands of years. When it was first used, the Roman emperor still ruled this land. Speaking of which, Miss Foundation, how did you know that the pistol was tampered with? Your arcane skill?
Uh-oh. Does she have like a hypnosis ability? Though it might only be some sort of trick of psychology, the mirror's glare becomes increasingly blinding.
Don't look at the mirror.
The investigator braces herself as she grips the lamp, ready for a combat at a moment's notice. Kakanya's tone remains gentle, as if soothing one of her patients.
I am curious. No need to be alarmed. I'll treat you gently.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Get away from her! Get away from the cute little fluff thing. I don't like Kakanya, guys. I don't like her.
The Danube, a river born from dewdrops grown into a mighty course. She is a mother to many children, and all are eager to be fed. Here is the empire, founded by two of her strongest children, a rich and admirable duo. There's an alluring charm to the music of Music Varen, captivating everyone who visits this place. I can talk about its art all day, and that's just the beginning. There are 11 children in this empire. When bound together, they are invincible. Their enemies will face catastrophe. See their flourishing cities, the cheering citizens? Even the chirping birds are singing a song of a land of freedom.
What a promising picture.
You're just buying everything I'm selling. Be smart, my dear. You'll see. If we dive deeper, you'll see something different. You'll see charity dances raising funds for the poor. The icing on the cake for the philanthropist, they said, though no one knows where the money goes. You'll see mice eating the bodies of the beggars. The arcanists being ousted from their arts. And poverty spreading its misery like an illness. Except in the great duo, Austria and Hungary, in the vast and intimidating centers of power they've built together. The other children, however, were shut out at the door. They may have their talents, but that alone cannot buy them a place at the table. Bohemia, Moravia. The Empire has only the slightest sympathy to these forgotten children. Nothing more than articles of fine words written in the newspapers. How funny it is to see these poor humans now sharing in the same fate as the Arcanists. Do you think they will choose to hold together, even if left outside of the negotiation table?
Cooperation is the only way they can survive.
That's no small task. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link, an age-old story.
Between doors. Don't hurt my little Marcus. I've only had her for 2 streams. If anything would happen to her,
the reflections she created were real enough.
I would kill everybody in the room.
Perfect.
And then myself.
The reflections had neither shadows nor breath. Most importantly, they didn't have her passion and subtle movements. I read the truth from these details. She meant me no harm. Maybe it was just a little trick she was playing. But
Uh-oh. She steadies her breath, looking down at the figure on the ground. She inadvertently used too much force. Kakanya is still on the ground, supporting her hat with one hand. Oh. Did Marcus knock her out? Her lips tremble incredulously, shocked by her own failure.
That was...
Did Marcus knock her down? She lunges towards Marcus, who reflexively withdraws her hand.
I knew it. Your arcane skill is incredibly unique. You can discover what's on the inside by observing what's on the outside.
Uh-oh.
You are born to be a psychiatrist.
Oh no. 야, hentai-da. Oh no. She's a freak. Get away from her!
Huh?
She clings tightly to Marcus's hand as if she found a long-lost relative. Yeah, sawaruna.
Look at you. You are so tiny, and they give you this big coat. How can they do this to a child?
Sawaruna.
How about you quit the Foundation and be my assistant? Your perception would be invaluable in this line of work. After all, we search for truth from foggy memories and vague descriptions for a living.
Miss, the book?
Marcus attempts to withdraw her hand, politely but stiffly. Kakanya's enthusiasm remains unchanged.
Forget the book! A new academic field is opening its doors to you. Let's go inside. Oh dear, I forgot your tea.
Get away from my daughter! Get away!
Gosh, she's bubbling like a parrot.
Stop making her feel uncomfortable. 手を離せ.
It's Madam Hoffman. Ma'am?
Marcus, the spider tail has shown me your direction. How did you get that far? What is that place? An arcane fluctuation?
I'm with the target, Miss Kakanya, in her clinic. I'm safe. Investigation's going well, ma'am.
Stay where you are. I'm on my way. And take care of yourself. You hear me?
Oh, Mommy is worried.
Yes, ma'am.
Mommy Hoffman's worried. She knows that Marcus
Was that
is
your
like...
supervisor? She sounds rather harsh. I do have to question the Foundation hiring underage children and all.
How old is Kakanya? Because she's a university student, right? Early 20? Marcus glances at the doctor, who is now lost in thought, lightly flicking her skirt. An almost invisible thread lands on the green fabric, which, by the way, is incredibly deadly because it's got arsenic in it. It's either got arsenic or lead. I think maybe both.
Well, actually, Madam Hoffman is very kind to me.
Don't admit she's your supervisor. She lifts her head, trying to further divert the doctor's attention. Kakanya remains unimpressed by her answer.
Well, you have seen it all for yourself. Me, my clinic, my arcane skill. I showed you everything. Have they cleared up your doubts, Miss Marcus?
Just one more question.
Please, go ahead.
About the circle.
Huh? Did you go through all this trouble just for that?
Kakanya dramatically raises her hand, settling down into her soft chair.
You could have asked me earlier. I am the founder of the circle.
She's the founder.
Oh, what?
Marcus nearly scalds herself with the hot tea as she brings it up to her lips.
You're awfully excited. Are you an admirer? Joking. It's just a little group a couple of friends started out of interest. Completely legal, nothing nefarious. We're committed to changing the Arcanist's current situation. More committed than the Foundation.
Well, that's a big boast.
There will be a non-profit exhibit soon, and all donations will help lower-class Arcanists get their license, which should have been your responsibility.
Her words are sharply pointed, only to stop abruptly as she recalls the identity of their target.
Oh, sorry, I got carried away. I should persuade you to join us, not to take your current job.
Yeah, she's way too extroverted. Yokasugute. Marcus shakes her head, feeling altogether fortunate now to not be involved in the disputes of this era.
And the painting in this exhibit will be the salvation?
That's right, you've been to the Secession building. And that's a masterpiece which would be hard to miss. That was Theophil's final piece of work, the Golden Isle being its subject.
She lowers her head a little while, refilling her cup with fresh tea.
It was big news at the time. The island hidden from all people in the Aegean Sea, the ancient Arcanist settlement, the strange current and magnetic field around it. The animals only heard in stories, and a shadow of modern society cast upon it. Well, those are just hearsay. People have all kinds of speculations about it. A military base, a mystical kingdom, the apocalypse. The Foundation knows it better than any of us.
Kirkanya sets down the teacup, her focus calm but impassioned.
Miss Marcus, I've told you everything I know. If you trust me, please tell me one thing.
I'm sorry, Miss Kirkanya. I can't.
Are there really people on that island? If so, how did they protect themselves in these changing times? This is my only question, as an Arcanist and as a human being. The arms companies are turning the Balkan Peninsula into a proving ground for their new weapons. That was how they discovered this island. You work for the authorities. You must know something. Please, I just want to know if...
That's the thing about working in an organization. Especially one that has any sort of secrecy. You know, like most companies are like that too. A lot of information is going to be segregated. So... just because you ask some random employee does not mean that they'll know what another section knows. Reverse always supplies freak woman. Of course, Kakane is too. 完全にド変態だ。Kakanyaさんは。
Is there any more of us in this world? Suffering, silenced, and helpless?
Sorry, don't got an answer for you. Kakanya's passions dim over the prolonged silence.
Fine. You work for the Foundation after all. I shouldn't have asked. It's just that I'm hoping for at least one rational person in such an irredeemable bureaucracy. Someone who doesn't think it's just a bunch of deranged lunatics over there. Which is a stigma the Arcanists have carried around for centuries.
No! We're not crazy!
She clenches the fabric of her dress, lifting her head in a trembling outburst.
I don't think the Arcanists on the island are crazy either.
Marcus, don't say anything, but also, like, I get it. Little baby. She's really upset, but also don't say anything. You're blowing your cover. It's confidential information.
Miss Marcus.
Dr. Kakanya, I know there has been discord and resentment between humans and Arcanists, but not everyone is like Mr. Call. We're from the headquarters where many like you are fighting for the rights of Arcanists.
No, don't talk about the headquarters. You're supposed to be a regular branch worker. Ah! No! Her upset is so bad! Oh no! Her OPSEC is so bad.
When it comes to caring for our people, we're not so different there. That was what the Foundation was for, to defend the interests of the Arcanists and to keep the world safe and orderly. Till this day we continue to strive for this goal.
Her heart thumps hard in her chest. She shouldn't do this, but she can't ignore the question any longer. Our cute little idiot daughter. Perhaps it's worth it. Her reading tells her this is a worthwhile ally. They have had no fundamental disagreements between one another. You're too quick to trust her. Just this one insignificant piece of information. If it might bridge the gap in their positions, time stretches on.
My sympathies for all that is happening.
Marcus receives another embrace. No, don't get away from my daughter!
We could have been very good friends if you weren't working for the Foundation. I know you meant every word you said. I can see how you burned with passion. The Circle was founded for the same reason.
Oh no, is she Manus? Is that why she says she can't be friends with someone who's from the Foundation? She's Manus, isn't she?
But I will not change my view on certain things. But on second thought, I have friends working in all kinds of places. We have a big house, plenty of wine and refreshments. There is more than enough room for a new friend. I would like to invite you to the Secession Building, and to be present at the opening of the exhibit, Miss Marcus. And we can talk more about what you said afterwards.
That'd be great. But my my supervisor...
That is tricky. But a minor like you requires the presence of a guardian. And you told me that she's kind to you. Well, she can come with you. We must abide by the law, after all. It might help to clear up misunderstandings if she's there.
A hug comes again. Stop touching my... Stop touching her. Stop.
All right. I have to inform Heinrich that we have 2 more guests coming. Oh, shoot. I have an appointment today. I almost forgot the time. I have to go. I know what you're going to ask, but patient information is confidential.
Chikanya idly wags her finger. Her thoughts seem to have drifted onto future treatments. She hastily caps her pen, handing the invitation to Marcus.
I shouldn't keep you any longer. See you soon, Miss Foundation. Welcome to the Circle.
Oh, like... that was easy. A gentle knock sounds at the door.
Oh, I should go. Thank you, Miss Kakanya.
She turns and hurries away, the door opening just in time. Oh. God, Isolde's eyes are so pretty, but also like you can just see the mental illness in her eyes. Marcus doesn't stop, nodding and gliding around the newcomer in a fast, fluid motion. Swerve. I guess she's her patient. Listen, I've had enough of you playing with the mirrors, you damn noisy green bird. Stop bringing in any old quack, peddler, or foreigner off the street. Those horrible, unbearable noises. The mirrors that could practically blind someone. I'm not a fool, you daft green parrot. If you're going to call it a wand, it should look like a stick, not a mirror. I don't want to see one of those damn blue striped pants anymore. Damn mirrors! If you don't learn to behave yourself and control your patience, you'll be getting a lot more from me than just a piece of paper next time. Now go back to your Novo Rich clique cliques, and stop causing trouble here. Oh, dude. Oh, the landlord really doesn't like her. Landlord really doesn't like her. Eccentric gifted women Olympic. Two invitations from the founder of the Circle, no less. A precious opportunity, a rare and precious clue to the ongoings here. Hoffman caresses the edges, sinking into a long silence. The obedient assistant looks off into the far distance, awaiting the impending storm.
You know what happened. But under the Foundation's regulations, I must reiterate that the primary subject of this investigation has been changed to Heinrich. These 2 invitations are very useful. I'll tell the field agent squad to act tomorrow night. Once Heinrich's identity is verified, we will detain him in the exhibit. But I must remind you, Marcus.
Right, Heinrich is, like, confirmed as a Manus, right?
What you did today was a serious violation of the field mission manual, and I have to report this to the headquarters. That island is not of this era. Everything about it is strictly confidential. You have crossed a line.
The mentor's tone of a stern reproach. Not so inconsequential anymore.
Understood.
Oh. She's so... I want to give her a hug. It's fine when I do it, okay? I'm not like a Kanya. I'm not a freaking pervert like she is. Marcus's complexion turns deathly pale. Her mouth hangs open to speak several times, but fails to make a sound. If not for the wall, she might well have fallen over.
I know what you're thinking. We need to get closer to this group. You might think their ideas are closer to those of the headquarters, and therefore easier to work with compared to the Vienna branch.
Huh?
Hoffman can read you like a book. Marcus finds herself surprised by her stay of execution.
You must know that Kakanya is not our only source of information.
Hoffman turns away, intentionally avoiding the overeager eyes of her apprentice.
On the one hand, Carl has given us a list. In principle, everyone on this list is useful. On the other hand, the branch has its own connections too. More importantly, it takes more than a conversation over tea to get the people on the same side of a conflict.
The experienced investigator sighs, rubbing her forehead. No, don't get stressed. You're gonna get wrinkles. I'm sorry, it has to be said.
I'm worried you are not ready for this, Marcus. There's too much wickedness out there dressed in the skin of kindness. The most horrible atrocities are always committed for the most seemingly justified reasons.
She's kinda right, you know. Just trying to look out for Marcus.
Even at the headquarters. People are mired in power struggles and compromises.
I really like Hoffman. I really like Hoffman. Like, she cares, but like... You know, she's very stern.
Sorry, ma'am. I was naive.
It will be the Foundation's judgment call. If the information you've gathered outweighs the risks, you may be treated leniently, Marcus. Look at the street.
The ring road has a feeling of tranquility despite the evening bustle.
You're not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before us have tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies. The rules are there for a reason. Nothing in the manual was written out of imagination. Every one of them came from a mistake of the past. We are only here to observe.
Many well-dressed citizens pass by, enjoying their sunset strolls.
This is Vienna in 1914, the birthplace of an enduring war and chaos, the critical point. It is a powder keg, and the slightest spark will set it off. Any action we take could have unfathomable consequences. That is why we advise extreme caution. This is our responsibility to this era.
Marcus follows her mentor's hand, gazing into the distance. For the first time, she scrutinizes the city ahead in her in detail. Here, countless lives, possibilities, and thoughts, new and old, collide. Would all this end in an instant beneath a curtain of rain? Marcus nods, searching out a word of affirmation.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman. I won't make the same mistake again.
Oh, poor little thing. Away from the ring road, others continue on their life's trajectory. In Kakanya's clinic, a slightly unorthodox treatment is about to begin. God, Isolde is so pretty.
Isolde? You look sad and pale. What happened? Did something happen in the troop? Or did those dreadful officials come back?
Girl, she always looks sad and pale. Where have you been?
No, I'm just a bit worried.
Right, she wears a corset, which can make it hard to breathe and not so great for circulation, but if the corset's properly set up, it shouldn't really do that. I think she just has like a naturally like pale complexion. Maybe not enough sunlight.
You entered a duel for my sake? Dear Lord, the thought of you getting hurt breaks my heart.
Oh. They're good friends.
Did Heinrich tell you that? He needs to keep his mouth shut. Don't worry about me, Isolde. I fought for the ethics of the profession, and I'm ready to bear the consequences of my actions. That scum sold the secrets of hypnosis to the military. It's a treatment, not a means of interrogation. In the end, all is well.
Friends.
The duel didn't happen, and I'm here, unharmed. All thanks to that young missy from the Foundation.
That young missy from the Foundation? The lady who just left? I bumped into her at the door.
I think Marcus would be really good for Isolde. I think Isolde, I don't think she has like a lot of friends. Be nice, maybe it'd be nice for her to talk with some people who are a little bit lower energy.
So you've seen her?
She was at the cessation building. You weren't there. Did she give you any trouble? You told me the Foundation was after you for a while because you didn't have a license. I can help you, Doctor. I can ask Mr. Carl to...
No need for that. We only just became friends.
Friends? You told me to stay away from the Foundation's staff, but now you're making friends with them.
What is she feeling right now? Well, confusion one.
Oh, she's different, dear Isolde. We met by chance. I gave her an invitation to the exhibit, so you'll see her there. I think you two will become best friends. It would take all day to tell you everything. You're here for treatment. Let's not waste time on unimportant things.
Oh no! Kakanya, no! You can't be personal friends with someone you're treating. That's not how this works. That is a violation. I don't know if it's a violation of ethics, but that's definitely a violation of, like, what do you call it? Conflict of interest. It's definitely, like, not good. If you let your personal feelings get in the way of your professionalism, I don't like Kakanya. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her.
Unimportant. All right.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Also, hello there, Anita. Hello, hello. I don't like this. 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 This is wrong.いや、友達として医療してるのは、いや、それはダメだろう。完全にダメだろう。 Kakanya coughs, trying to revert to her more professional guise. This is... No! 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 No!
You're a personal friend, Isolde, so I didn't want to give you therapy in the first place.
And you shouldn't!
Because I'm not good enough, or sick enough to be your patient.
Oh gosh. Oh man, this one line tells you so much about Isolde. This one line tells you so much about Isolde. She's got negative self-worth. Oh no, poor baby. She's got like negative self-worth.
No, because I'm not good enough. I wasn't properly trained. I don't have a medical license or a degree. This is the cold hard truth, and you're too important a friend to me.
So you do recognize this. You made such a fuss about, oh, I don't need a medical license. And now you're like, yeah, I don't have a medical license or a degree, so I'm not really that good at this. You are so irresponsible. Ah! 그렇지. 그렇지. 야다요. 사이테.
But I can no longer watch you suffer from the horrible treatments those quacks gave you.
Then find a psychiatrist. Someone who's actually licensed. Oh no. She's a noble woman. She's got money. She can hire a psychiatrist. Find one. You know you're not qualified for this. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I'm suffering. Hello there, Kaipa. Yeah, I got to chapter 6 and I am thoroughly enjoying it. No! 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 You will... This is so wrong. I don't like Akanya. I don't like Akanya. I don't like Akanya.
I may not have a license, but I have the knowledge and ethics that they don't. I never overcharge my treatment, nor sell unnecessary things to the patient, and I will never experiment on my patients.
I mean that's good, I guess. And never experiment on technically, like everything that they're doing now is experimental. Freud's theories are all experimental. Because she's not like performing her own experiments, I guess. Yeah, you don't have like the monetary like ethics, but like you're treating a personal friend, which is already like a huge overreach. That's wrong. Oh, hello, Reina. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. My name is Yatano Hakuya. Today we're playing Reverse 1999, and we're doing psychiatry today. How are you? You're doing Genshin Impact. Hello, friends. Hello. Hope you had fun. See pretty Mario account. Oh, thank you. I don't know. Are you talking about me or are you talking about Kakanya? Kakanya is kind of pretty. I agree. So yeah, I hope you had a mega fun. Man, are you at the latest patch in Genshin? I don't know how often they put out content, but yeah, Reverse 1999, where we're we're kind of like going back in time, and this girl has decided that she's going to perform psychiatry on her personal friend, which I do not approve of, and she's not licensed. She's not licensed, and she even admits that she's not qualified for the job, but she's still doing it anyway, instead of getting her friend to see an actual psychiatrist. Did you not notice psychiatrists are not popular enough to be a profession? Yes, but they are known enough in Vienna. Yeah, this is such a mess. This woman is so pretty. She's so pretty, but she's so broken. She's so broken. Like, where is it? She's like, I didn't want to give you therapy, and Isolde's like,
Because I'm not good enough or sick enough to be your patient.
This girl has a negative self-worth. I am so sad. Every time she speaks, I'm so sad. I'm not licensed, but I'm my own therapist. I mean, you know, if push comes to the shove, sometimes you know yourself the best. You can provide some amount of therapy for yourself, right? There is some stuff you can try doing, but like, this is so wrong. You should not be treating your own best friend.
Your smile.
Also, hello
So
there,
you agree
Mizumi.
with what I said about those psychiatrists and doctors?
Hello. Good evening. Also, if you need to grab a bite or something, or, you know, I don't know how long your stream was. If you need to go, please go ahead. I always tell myself I'm never wrong, even when I'm not. Fair enough. Some people need to hear that. You know, even if you're wrong, sometimes you still need that little boost. Everyone's different. I won't judge. You smile. So you agree that what I said about psychiatrists? Kakanya, this sheltered noblewoman doesn't know anything about doctors or psychiatrists. She has no idea. She can't give you a proper opinion. She doesn't have one. 日本語大丈夫なの？いや、大丈夫ですよ。日本語で。ねえねえさん、日本人ですか？
Okay, then let's get to it.
Oh my goodness. Kakanya spins her pen in an excited twirl, flipping
Dr.
open her
Sigmund
treatment
Freud
book.
wrote that repression of desires is one of the primary causes of hysteria.
Yeah, one of my viewers was telling me today that, like, what was it? Borderline personality disorder can come about. One of the theories is that borderline personality disorder can come about from untreated ADHD. Like when someone like lives with too many with ADHD, like lives with too many what do you call it, contradictions in their life. Like if they they said that CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, doesn't work for people with ADHD, or like some types of people with ADHD, and it can actually, like, living with all those contradictions can actually cause borderline personality. I'm not sure how true that is. I think it's just like a theory, but like that sounds exactly like what this person's saying about Freud. Repression of one's desires. Yeah. CBT, I know, is different. Yeah. What kind of CBT do you know? 日本人じゃないけど日本語できる。へえ、すごいじゃん。やった、こっちも日本語大丈夫。うんうん。最近あまり日本語の使うのはあまりないので、ちょっと下手くそになってきた。My Japanese has kind of regressed a little bit. A lot, since I don't get the chance to use it much.
You need to release these desires. I'll guide your memory to find the deeply hidden thoughts. Trust me, and tell me everything during the session.
Oh no, I forgot. Yeah, this woman is deeply traumatized. She is deeply, deeply, deeply traumatized. Kakanya, you do not know what you're doing by opening this bottle. If once the genie comes out, it's not going back in. You are not qualified for this, Kakanya. You're not qualified for this. Isolde has real problems.
You'll suffer less from the repression, and your physical ailments, fainting and convulsions, will become less severe.
Okay, so like, seizures can come from medicine withdrawal. They can come from poor circulation. We know Isolde wears a corset, but her corset should be properly fitted, so it shouldn't be that. I guess like from overheating you can get seizures too, but that's like more like a stroke, heat stroke. Yeah, fainting was very common in this time period because like lots of women were just really overheated from wearing the hats and like the thick layers of clothing. But it's January, it shouldn't be that bad. You know, she might have, what do you call it? What's that word? Epilepsy. She might have epilepsy, but also like she channels ghosts. She allows herself to be possessed by ghosts. It's one of her magical powers, arcane powers. So it's like, Kakanya, you can't just say all these things.
Cast off your shackles and trust in me. This first step is crucial.
It's so irresponsible.
I know tragedies in your family have affected you deeply, but I'm here to help you now.
So you know she has PTSD. Why are you doing this? Oh no, this is not gonna end well. I can just tell this is not gonna end well. If the developers of this game are as respectful and have been doing the homework like they have for everything else that they've been doing, this is not gonna end well.
If you have trouble putting thoughts into words, use this mirror. It reflects your inner thoughts, like a mind's endoscope. I cast an arcane skill on it to help your thoughts surface. Look at it, and tell me what you see.
My inner thoughts.
Yes, I won't hypnotize you. Nor will I turn around and peek at the mirror. What's in there belongs to only you. We're just going to talk. Hypnosis is a therapy I most detest. It doesn't help you understand and rediscover yourself.
She talks about hypnosis a lot, so I'm going to assume Kakanya can do hypnosis. And I have a feeling she's going to do hypnosis.
And if the dialogue isn't based on the full awareness and consent of both parties, it's pointless.
I see. I will do my best.
Okay, that is true. Even today, any sort of therapist will always ask for your permission before doing anything.
Do your best. Relax. You're not on the job. Just turn around. Look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see?
I see golden circles. Theophil in his study, on his feet. His hand gesturing intensely in the air. Ah, yes. I'm there too. I'm...
Her voice becomes strange and sharp.
Odd. Why am I not here? Doctor, is your mirror not working? It's not showing my reflection. No, this isn't right. I promise to do my best.
This woman is insanely repressed.
I was there. I must have been. I have to remember it. You prepared all of this for my sake. I mustn't disappoint you.
And also her self-worth is like negative. It's in the negative. Like this woman has no self-respect, no self-worth. And extremely traumatized if she can't remember it.
Oh no, she's stuck in her obsessive thoughts. Isolde, please sit down and listen to my voice.
No, she's really traumatized. The actress, ignoring her doctor's warning, forcefully grips the edge of the mirror.
Who am I? Where am I? Hello? Is anybody there? Who is me? I'm who? Greetings. Hello?
Oh. She's a basket case, man. I'm not even like making fun of her. She's gone. I think Kakanya maybe should start with something lighter than this. This is too deep for her. The candles go out. The room fills with uh-oh. Corporeal voice responds to her inquiry, invited in from the void. Oh no, she's summoning ghosts now. Did you forget she can summon ghosts?
The lost ghosts. The last time in the secession building. Now I understand.
Don't understand. You know she can do this. You can't just trigger her traumas like this.
I have to get her to stop relying so much on her arcane power. Luckily, not completing my education is why I know a little bit of everything.
That's not something to boast about. The doctor rushes to the full-size mirror in the workshop, removing the gray cloths one by one.
What are you doing, Doctor? Is the session over? Was it because I did something wrong? Did I mess up?
Oh my goodness, the anxiety over performance. She's so used to getting judged by everyone around her. She thinks she has to do things to please people. She's like an extreme people pleaser. Oh no.
Nonsense, you were doing great. I just have to clean the room a bit.
A more intense flash fills the clinic, dispelling the—
Shoo! Go away!
Damn.
Mirrors are useless to ghosts. Leave my patient alone and never come back.
Oh my gosh. This chapter is so intense. The Dittersdorfs, remembering the brilliant and fragile Viennese virtuosos. The Dittersdorf family has left a prominent mark in the history of Viennese opera, their bloodline birthing both an overwhelming operatic talent and an inescapable tragedy. Two fairies together plucked at the heartstrings of the Viennese people, plunging them deep into an infatuation with the female performers of the Dittersdorf family. Insomnia got you down, anxiety ruining your life. Perhaps it's time you visited a secession building for a cup of tea. Uncover your deepest fears and desires. Inquiries for Kakanya are welcome at the secession building. The faded glory of the Seven Veils. That time, shortly after the beloved Evangeline Dittersdorf passed away, her daughter Isolde, even while enduring the immense grief of losing her mother, took on her first performance, continuing the Dittersdorf family legacy on the Viennese stage. This performance was both an artistic and social debut. Right after her mother died? Another ad for Kakanya. Isolde, a supporter of science. Perhaps the death of her brother has affected her more than previously thought, as Isolde has recently been attending Dr. Schwartz's public diagnostic sessions as a patient. Perhaps his new medical theories will help her recover, free from the torment of her arcanist bloodline, and no longer afflicted by her cruel curse. Oh no. Pearl of the Empire. She's not just known in Vienna, she's known in the entire country.
Feeling better now? Is anything still haunting you? Talking to you?
You are so irresponsible! That is like... Never do that again, Kakanya. Never do that again. Actually, I'm actually upset with this woman.
Do you remember who you are, Isolde?
Like, she has crazy trauma. Like, really bad trauma. Negative self-worth. Extreme people-pleasing mentality. Anxiety around being judged. You need to back off. Like, I'm The clinic returns to silence as Kakanya holds Isolde's hand, observing with concern the pale actress before her. She looks toward the tabletop mirror, allowing tears to fall from her hollow eyes.
Oh, yes, Doctor. I see it now.
She's crying. Oh.
That fire. The fire that devoured everything. How could I ever forget? The raging fire consumed everything, including Theophil. He was screaming. His mind was already gone before he ignited it all.
She did not need this. She did not need this.
How could you ignore everything with such disregard? Who allowed him to forget with such disregard? Well, I remember it all. I am from a noble family. I need to be a qualified Dittersdorf. An outstanding arcanist. A first-rate opera singer, a good sister, and a good daughter.
All these expectations on her. That's a lot of expectations. She's clearly burdened by them all.
Never forget my manners, never forget the family.
Oh.
But he got away with it. If Theophil was truly a man of courage, he should have joined the army, or fought a duel with someone. That would have made his death more honorable. Yet, he chose to die this way, after a life of debauchery.
And she's got a lot of resentment over him. She's got a lot of resentment. She breathes a heavy and bitter sigh, and finally color returns to her face.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you that.
It's okay, Isolde. You're doing it right. That's what therapy is for.
There is no right. There's no wrong, but there's no right either. You don't want to be encouraging her to do one thing or another. You do want to be discouraging bad habits, but like, she's got such an incredible people-pleasing personality. You can't just tell her, or else she'll like take it as a command. Because she'll take it as another expectation. Kanya!
These memories are exactly what we need. What's been deliberately repressed and ignored in the depths of your heart will manifest into words and help you reconnect with your emotions. Soon your symptoms of hysteria will diminish.
She needs to have her stress dealt with first. She cannot handle her emotions right now. Can you not see how pitiful of a state she's in? She cannot handle it. You're actually gonna kill her.
Don't be afraid. You can talk to me about anything. In the name of my family and the Hippocratic Oath, I will keep things between you and me.
You said you're not a doctor, and now you're bringing up the Hippocratic Oath. Guys, if you don't know what the Hippocratic Oath is, it is basically the oath that a doctor will never do harm to a patient, or even to a person in general. Kanya's a LARPer, man.
Everything will be a secret. Our secret.
She's a LARPer.
Our secret.
The woman's cheeks, still wet with tears, reveal a tragic smile. Like dew on rose petals, I feel so sorry for her.
Klingt wunderbar.
She closes her eyes, striving that moment to open them without being free from the fog of the past.
Ich erinnere mich an dieses Zimmer.
I remember that room.
Das Zimmer war übermäßig hell.
The room was excessively
Ich
bright.
konnte mich nie an Glühbirnen gewöhnen
Never got used to light
und
bulbs,
bevorzugte das sanftere Licht von
preferring the
Kerzen.
softer light of candles. My
Meine
mother
Mutter hatte immer eine weiße
just
Kerze
had a white
brennen,
candle burning when she saw
wenn
me
sie
at
mich beim
bedtime.
Zubettgehen sah.
Was ist mit dieser Kerze passiert?
What happened to that candle? Oh no!
Jemand hat sie umgeworfen.
Someone knocked it over.
Das freche Balk.
Naughty brat.
Mein dunkelhaariger Bruder.
My dark-haired brother.
Zündete die Kerze an, setzte das Zimmer in Brand
He lit the candle,
und verbrannte all seine
set the room on
Gemälde.
fire, and burned all his paintings.
Rannte zu mir. Sein
He
Körper
ran to me,
brannte.
his body burning, his hand
In
was...
seiner Hand war
Is that a gun?
eine Waffe.
A Waffe. Eine Waffe. He had a gun.
Ich sagte Theophil einmal, sei kein Genie wie Weininger. Sich eine Kugel zu geben,
I once
werde ihn
told
nicht berühmt
Theophil,
machen.
he's not
Nur
a
ein Debüt
genius like
hinterlässt Eindruck.
Weininger.
Die folgenden Shows sind
Biting the
langweilige
bullet won't make him
Wiederholungen.
famous. Only a debut leaves an impression. The shows that follow are boring repetitions.
Lachte. In der Tat, zu viele haben sich für Ruhm erschossen. Nur durch leidenschaftliches Feuer würde die Welt sich an mich erinnern.
He laughed. Indeed, too many have shot themselves for fame. Only through passionate fire would the world remember me. By the way, this woman's extremely distraught. She's got PTSD. She's got people-pleasing mentality to an extreme. She's got zero self-worth. She suffers hallucinations, ghosts, seizures. Do we know that this is like an accurate memory? Possibly borderline personality disorder. Do we know that it would be very difficult to say for sure that what she's describing right now actually happened the way she's describing it?
Ich verabschiedete mich von ihm und ging nach unten,
I bid him
mit
farewell
den Damen zu
and
sprechen.
went downstairs to talk to the ladies.
Blood
Blood
tränkte den
soaked the wooden
Holzboden
floor
und tropfte in meinen
and
Becher.
dripped into my cup.
Tropf,
Plop, plop,
tropf,
plop.
tropf. Ich ging nach oben
I went
und fand
upstairs
Theophil
and found
in
Theophil
eine Blutlache
lying
liegen.
in a pool of blood. But she just said that he set the place on fire, and then they had the conversation about the gun, and then she went downstairs, and then he went bang bang. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't add up.
Ein Revolver lag in seiner Hand. Ah, wie sein Zylinder wie Musik klickte.
A revolver was in his hand. Ah, how its cylinder clicked like music. Who was spinning the cylinder? If he already shot himself, the cylinder wouldn't be moving. Did you spin the cylinder? This doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Ich hob mein Kleid an, damit das Feuer wie Wasser herabbrüllen konnte. Ich lehnte mich über das Loch an seiner linken Schläfe und sagte: Theophil,
I
wo ist dein Feuer?
lifted my dress so the fire could roll down like water. Huh? I leaned over to the hole on his left temple and said, Theophil, where is your fire? His ear? Or like the hole from the bullet wound? Why did she lift her dress? The fire could roll down like water. Oh, sorry. Apologies. This doesn't make any sense. What is she talking about?
Theophil setzte sich auf und sagte, Isolde, wo ist deine Waffe?
Theophil sat up and said, Isolde, where's your gun? Also, okay, yeah, so her name is pronounced Isolde. Where's your gun? What? Okay, there's something really wrong with it. This is not a memory. This is not a memory. This is some sort of weird pastiche of her traumas put together. This is not what happened. You can't talk with 3 bullets in your brain.
Ihre Waffe?
And the way she's describing her own actions don't make any sense at all. That's not a reaction to seeing someone... Well, first off, the room is on fire. Second off, her brother's got 3 bullet holes in his head. You don't just walk up to there and ask where your fire is. Unless you, like, really hated your brother. Oh, last time. When she was in the middle of her, like, freak-out moment, she was telling Theophil to not come closer. Oh, yeah. There was, like, the whole essay abuse. Well, yeah, there was the whole, like, yeah, abuse thing going on. That I was thinking that he was abusing her.
Meine Waffe?
Her voice trailed out into the low, sinister growl. My gun. Isolde swoons over her reflection in the mirror, her hand raised high as if delivering a monologue on stage.
Meine Waffe! Ich erinnere mich jetzt. Ich hielt die Waffe die ganze Zeit.
My gun! I remember now. I was holding the gun all along. Huh? Did she shoot him? Oh no, there's so much going on here. Kakanya, you are not equipped to deal with this.
Theophil stand im Arbeitszimmer. Die Flammen umhüllten den Balken, die Decke, alles.
Theophil stood in the study. The flames engulfed the beam, the ceiling, everything! Gotta hand it to Blue Pock. They really know how to write. And like set the mood for this, cause like you can feel her losing her mind. Like what's going on? Who's who? Who's talking? What's happening? Whose memories are these?
Was?
Kakanya speaks as softly as possible despite her shock, with the intent not to disturb the woman's soliloquy. No, you need to stop. You need to stop this now. She should not be looking into this. You do not need to be dragging out her. This is like a really bad traumatic event. And this woman is not equipped to deal with it right now.
Rannte auf mich zu, schreiend vor Schmerzen. Brannte. Die Hitze trocknete mir die Augen aus.
He ran toward me, screaming in pain. He was burning, the heat drying up my eyes. The woman begins to shake under the weight of the revelation.
Stand in Flammen und rannte auf mich zu. Doktor, rannte auf mich zu.
How can he run at you when he was dead? When he had bullets in him? He was on fire and running towards me. Doctor, he ran at me. It sounds more like... I don't think he was on fire. I don't think the room was on fire. Not yet, anyway. I think he was chasing her. I think he was chasing her. Maybe I think she did have the gun, because like she heard the cylinder spinning. The only way for it to spin, and for her to have such a well-detailed like memory of the sound of it, would be if it was close to her. She spun the cylinder, or maybe he did. But at some point she got the gun, and he's chasing her. I think she was defending herself against him when he was trying to grape her. Oh no. She clenches her teeth, trying to squeeze out words, gripping her chest as if to squeeze out her insides, to open herself like a finely crafted wooden box, offering herself to her rescuer. A finely crafted wooden box. Because she's supposed to be perfect, right? A perfect lady, the perfect opera singer, the perfect daughter, the perfect sister. And now, like with everywhere else, she has to offer herself, the best of herself, to fulfill the doctor's expectations. Oh no! To squeeze out her insides. That's like... the imagery there is so raw. It's painful. It's painful. Revisiting these memories it's so painful for her. She's clenching her teeth. Oh no. No. No.
Tief einatmen. Ganz langsam ausatmen.
Breathe in.
Es ist alles in Ordnung, Isolde.
Breathe out.
Ich bin hier bei Ihnen.
It's okay, Isolde.
Sie sind sicher.
I'm here by your side. You're safe. She does not look safe here. I know Kakana can't see the reflection, but maybe she should, because there's nothing safe about this. This is like an extreme thing. This is like shock therapy, not like electric shock therapy, but like, you know, shocking. This is like, you can't shock her out of this. This is too shocking. If he isn't Carl with her brother, he never tried to assault. Spoilers! I'm just gonna not see that. Spoilers! This is my first time reading this, by the way. And I'm very engrossed in this story, so please do not spoil me. Kakanya extends her arms, gently encircling the woman in her embrace. She breathes deeply, calming down inside the green warmth.
Und dann hörte ich einen Schuss.
And then I heard a shot. Oh jeez. Their embrace tightens slightly. Whose embrace? Kakanya extends her arms. Okay, she's hugging her.
Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Der Abzug war schwer zu ziehen. Nach dem Schuss ist es mir aus der Hand gerutscht.
The trigger was hard to pull. After the shot, it slipped out of my hand. Isolde shot her brother. Her brother was chasing her. And she shot him. Like, assuming she wasn't having a psychotic break and wasn't just going full loco. Her brother was chasing her and she shot him. At least that's like one of the interpretations you could get from this. It's unreliable. She lifts her head up towards the good doctor, tears flowing from her eyes. She's not a good doctor. In fact, she's not even a doctor. She's not licensed. Kakanya, who have you treated before? I don't think they... Have you even treated anybody before, Kakanya?
Ich habe Tefil getötet. Es war ich.
I killed Tefil. It was me.
Ich verdiene es nicht, das Recht zu haben, an seiner Beerdigung teilzunehmen oder seine Gedenkausstellungen zu veranstalten.
I don't deserve the right to attend his funeral.
Keine Sympathie und Freundlichkeit.
Or to hold his memorial art exhibit. I don't deserve any of the sympathy and kindness.
Ich hätte in dem Feuer verbrennen sollen.
I should have burned in that fire. I should have died.
Alles ist gut.
This is strange. Kashu was like berating her brother earlier for leaving her all alone to deal with the family name, to uphold the family. Saying how nice it was that he could die such a dishonorable death after, you know, having a hedonistic lifestyle. But now here she feels guilty for killing him, even though she sounded so resentful earlier. This is strange. Something doesn't add up. Oh my goodness, she's got like the 1,000-yard stare. This lady is not well. She needs help, not from Kakanya, not from Schwartz, but also not from Kakanya. Maybe the Foundation probably has someone who can help her, but like, oh my goodness. She is not well.
Ich bin weder Richter noch Polizist, Isolde. Ich bin einfach nur Ihr Arzt. Ich werde Ihnen treu bleiben, egal was Sie
Neither
denken,
judge nor police, Isolde. I'm just your doctor. I'll remain faithful to you, no matter what you think you are. Yes, but also... This is not right. 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 This is not right.
Ihr Leben war in Gefahr. Jeder hätte dasselbe getan.
Your life was in danger. Anyone would have done the same. We don't know. We don't know what was happening. You can offer reassurances, but even then, this is... We don't know what happened. And you don't want to just convince her what she saw was what happened. I found some strange narrative decisions.
Es war nicht Ihre Schuld, Isolde. Sie waren einfach verängstigt.
It was not your fault, Isolde. You were just terrified. Okay, that's like CBT. That's like, you know, justifying what you're feeling and saying like, oh no, you're fine, you didn't do anything wrong. But what if she did do something wrong? This is just her memories as she sees it. That doesn't mean it's objective reality. That doesn't mean that's what actually happened. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy.
Schämen Sie sich nicht für Ihr instinktives Verhalten. Seien Sie versichert, Ihr Geheimnis ist bei mir sicher.
You just missed this girl making that poor traumatized lady revisit her trauma while saying she's a doctor, even though she's saying that she's not licensed and unqualified. And then she's saying, no, believe me, I'm a doctor. It's like, no, you're not a doctor. You are not a doctor. You even admitted to not being a doctor, but then you're also saying that you are a doctor. Don't be ashamed of your instinctive behavior. Rest assured your secret is safe with me.
Nach Dr. Freud ist das Akzeptieren ihrer Dunkelheit der erste Schritt zur Befreiung.
According to Dr. Freud, embracing the darkness is the first step to liberation. She's not ready to embrace her darkness. Her darkness is too deep. She needs help first. She needs reassurance and support.
Komplex erfordert Mut und ist nicht einfach zu tun.
Is she a doctor for real? No,
Die meisten Menschen
she's not.
Schaffen es nicht.
She's not licensed.
Aber Sie haben das sehr gut gemacht.
She hasn't even finished her degree. She's a dropout. She even admitted to this. Oh, Kanya, you're so irresponsible. It takes courage, and it's not easy to do. Most people can't do it, but you've done a very good job.
Habe ich eine gute Arbeit geleistet?
You can't say this to her. She's got a people-pleasing personality. Now she's gonna, like, inflict pain upon herself because she thinks that's what you want from her. This woman exists to receive praise from others. You can't do this.
Ja, eine ausgezeichnete Arbeit.
God, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Doctor!
I hate you, Kakanya. I hate you so much. This is so wrong. Her tears now are like a broken dam, relieved of the burden that had held for too long. Yeah, she needs to be able to cry, but not like this. Kakanya holds her gently, waiting for a long overdue catharsis to come to an end. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this.
Alright, this is as far as I can walk you. You have to host a ceremony tomorrow, and Tosca's next week. Vienna won't forgive me if I take up too much of your time.
Don't worry about it. Like you said, the night breeze would do me some good.
Zelda, you're such a yeah, I would say that if that's what you would say if you would want to control someone like this. You give them praise, and then you give them harsh criticism so that they'll crave the praise again. Which is something you should not do. That's horribly manipulative. She still cleaves hard to Kakanya's arm. Cleaves hard to cling? Imperceptibly shaking her head. You should not leave her alone. She's not doing okay. She needs someone to tuck her into bed and sit by her side. She is deeply distraught. As twilight falls, a few passerby notice a distinguished opera singer among them.
I heard from Heinrich that you're trying new things.
Rico, you better not do that. That's messed up.
I read his stage design. The style of Berlin expressionism he adopted is quite refreshing. I have to admit, he became a little strange after his trip to Berlin. But his passion for art didn't change, nor did his love for his fellow Viennese.
I appreciate his hard work as well. But sadly, the Vienna Court Opera didn't approve our performance application. So we turned to the Wiener Volksoper.
The People's Opera, not the court opera. So it's like a lower class opera? It's the opera for the common folk.
Well, I'm not surprised. Understand that Mr. Mahler is the artistic director of the Vienna Court Opera, and even he could not bring Salome to the stage. Those boring, stale old-timers will never approve of new forms of art. They always expect something predictable and unvarying. The same old pieces and settings.
I wonder if Isolde's upset about this. She's aiming to be the top, right? She has to be the top. Because that's what's expected of her. Oh man, I feel so bad for this. I feel so bad for her. Her complexion darkens again as she turns her head.
I'm the reason Tosca can't get the permission. Because I, the star, am a medium. A maniacal arcanist.
Oh no, that's not it. In Vienna, the great composers, conductors, and performers, almost all of them have been arcanists. Wiping out the unique talents of arcanists and their artistic contributions would be like setting fire to the cultural tapestry of Viennese society.
Girl, she literally just had a traumatic episode about fire. Do not bring up fire. I hate her so much. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I cannot stand this woman.
Oh, sorry, a flood. A flood is better.
I hate you. I hate you so much. 飲んでりすぎて、いや。The actress is, or at least acts oblivious to this minor slip.
They consider it a desecration of the stage. When a singer is channeling, she's essentially asking a spirit to possess her and speak directly through her. Thus, she becomes the character in the opera.
But you're advertising on your stream chat of... Be quiet, you! I put clickbait in my titles, okay? Like a good YouTuber should.
People will question the authenticity of the voice. Is it still the singer's own voice? Or is it a fraud?
This ain't Twitch. I have to actually put in clickbait, but it's true clickbait. It's not fake clickbait.
No, Isolde. They think that because they know nothing about performance. Not even the slightest thing. The nature of the stage is to be someone else. If they're so intent on the presentation of the true self, the mares in my clinic would like a word with them.
Did I say that she can fix you? No, I was under the mistaken impression that she could. I don't think this woman can fix you. I think she's gonna ruin... I think she's genuinely going to ruin Isolde.
It is an actor's job to become another person. On stage, in a fictional world, they briefly trick our eyes into thinking it's real.
Now she is lecturing the actress about her own profession. Stay in your own lane! 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 Get out! Ah!
And to achieve that, we rehearse rigorously through sweat and pain. We take care of the music, the costumes, the settings, the lights.
We? Are you a stage performer? Do you work in stage staff? Who are you? Weren't you a doctor? You're an actor now.
Your gift helps you do this better than others. That's all.
I get you're trying to be supportive, but like... Guys, can you see that the weird things going on here where she's like the doctor? So Isolde has to listen to everything she says. But she's also her friend who's giving her like friendly opinion stuff, and it's all mixing together. This is why doctors don't treat their friends. Is she in the stagehand union? There's no unions. It's 1913. There are no unions. I think I have quite solid image of what's gonna happen. I think so too. Hello there, baguettes. Hello. Look at her face. This woman is so traumatized. The World War I hasn't even started yet, and she's already got the 1,000-yard stare.
But I use the arcane skills of the Dittersdorf family. I couldn't have done these things without them. What if an arcanist's talent for art is also a curse?
You know what would help her? What would help her is like a ghost or arcanum blocking charm that she can wear outside of performances to ward away the ghosts, or so like she doesn't accidentally summon them, right? That would probably help her a lot if she has like some sort of seal or charm or protection.
Maybe I'm just a fraud, Doctor. I'm propped up by my illness, and once it's cured, my talent will be gone.
Your skills are not an illness. They might be causing harm to you, but they're not an illness. Like the illness is a separate thing. And I don't know about the talent thing because like you're an amazing singer. You don't just stop being a good singer if you stop channeling ghosts. Your vocal cords are an excellently crafted instrument. ごめんなさい、私はただ日本人のふりをしているだけです。Hello, person who's pretending to be Japanese. This is a fun parallel to dissociative disorder. She has those. It's being caused by the ghosts. Like a ghost repellent lotion or something. Like maybe like, I don't know, a necklace or something. Like I bet you like Ananle probably has like some sort of talisman that she can give her that will like ward off the ghosts. Right? There's a lot of like magical items out there that can ward off ghosts. Protective talismans is like one of the most obvious one. The necklaces, omamoris. I'm not sure what would be appropriate for an Austro-Hungarian setting, but like it exists. You know, maybe Christian Cross or something. She turns back, looking at an operatic genius, tormented by her own talents.
It's not like that, Isolde. Using your talents is not cheating. We're arcanists. But before we allow ourselves to be defined by that word, who are we, really?
Kakanya, you've got such a strong sense of self. Did it occur to you that maybe Isolde is like the complete opposite of that? That Isolde has almost no sense of self.
If an arcanist grew up on a lonely island, she wouldn't see herself as an arcanist, but as a person like you, like me, like everyone.
Doctor.
Isolde meets her gaze as the stars twinkle back in Kakanya's eyes.
But you know, the truth is, when I look at a crowd, I don't see any arcanists.
It's hard to develop one if you've been playing roles of, you know, the daughter of a distinguished family, a good sister, the top opera singer, actress, you know, a pious lady, you know, a good and proper lady, a symbol of feminism, or not feminism, a symbol of femininity in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Like, she's on the newspapers. This woman has like way too many eyes on her. She cannot relax.
All I see is our people, with different talents, trapped in life. Their selfhoods ground smooth until they're indistinguishable from the crowd.
Selfhood's ground smooth. Is he having a sit down with an anime character? Also, I'm back. Hey there, OBK. OBK, I hate this woman. I genuinely have problems with this character. Like, she's driving Isolde insane. In like more ways than one. Yeah, I know some people who have like, it's not like this extreme, but they have this like sense of that they don't have a self, right? Because they're so used to performing for others. I understand. Such a lovely piece. Too bad Wagner was a raging anti.
Humans celebrate their flaws, yet they persecute our gifts. They control the narrative. They define our gifts as diseases, our talents as weaknesses, and our bloodlines as curses.
Okay, Kanye, you are venting to her now. You're just venting your ideals to someone who is not in a good mental state to be able to properly like sit through and analyze what you're saying. It's like you don't say like things like this in front of someone who will like take it too seriously. Someone who's unhinged. Because that's how you get like mass murderers and stuff. Because they'll just absorb everything you're saying. And because they have like no what do you call it? No barriers or anything. Right? They just soak it all in and they just do it. They have no inhibitions. I think Akanya is going to end up turning Isolde into a murderer. I mean, Isolde is already admitting to murdering her brother, but like Akanya is going to make Isolde like actually kill people who are not just her brother. I thought she was trying to help her. She was trying to help her, but like Kakane is... She lacks the knowledge and experience to properly help Isolde. Like, she's way in over her head.
If we're cured, we're just another face in the crowd. But if we live on with our diseases, we're forever ill, forever afflicted.
You don't want to say this to her. You do not want to give like this like ultimatum, this like do or die thing to Isolde. You don't want to give that to her. She's not gonna be able to handle it. She needs less pressure on her, not more pressure. Like it's not just like bad that she's her friend and also treating her as a doctor when she's not even an actual doctor. She's also an activist. She's also a political activist, and she's preaching her political activism ideals to her right now, which is... This is the worst thing. This is the worst thing that could happen. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but like, this is like really bad.
We Arcanists have to live in such a world where we survive.
It's kind of a yandere. She's extremely yandere. Like, Isolde is just like, what the fuck? Like, she's doing like all the math in her head right now. She's like, oh no, but that's bad. But right? Oh no.
Look at this city. This most enlightened, tolerant city. Under the sweet surface of the Sachertorte lies powder and poisonous vine.
Kakanya, you can't say this. Likely, Isolde already thinks these things. And Isolde probably has a lot of resentment for, you know, everything that's being foisted on her with all the expectations. You can't just say this!
Arcanists are recognized for their artistic abilities, nothing more. We hold no parliamentary seats, no professional titles, and no professional credentials.
Like, she's preaching she's preaching all this stuff after, like, just moments ago when they were in the clinic, she was, like, having a massive PTSD freakout.
We are exiled and marginalized. Our only voice in the culture is to be declaration.
Like,
because declaration impacts nothing.
It got so bad that Isolde immediately lost her own ego. She forgot who she was. Like, that was bad. We're exiled and marginalized and only our voice and culture. I mean, it's interesting that she's saying this, because like it's showing us what the world is like here right now. But this is like, she should not be saying this to Isolde.
The restrictions and discrimination against Arcanists are worsening by day. First, we had to register with the government. Then we needed residence permits. And now, permission to cast arcane skills.
Wait, are you Manus Vindicte? Because if she's doing this on purpose, then she's doing a bang-up job.
And we can do nothing but tolerate. Stay polite and dignified. Be a good arcanist. Show no signs of instability. Because we're supposed to stay rational. Otherwise, we're animals.
You can substitute arcanist with just like, you know, be a good woman, be a good daughter, be a good singer. And like it shuffles right into Isolde's current situation.
But people are complicated. They can't stay rational forever. As Dr. Freud said, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg.
In this channel, we like the Manhattan. We do, but like we want to see them get better. You know? As the streetlight comes on, Kakanya looks up, now resembling an actress mid-monologue beneath the stark light.
You might be sick. I might be too. But the truth is, this whole society is sick. You can't just treat the individual and ignore the bigger picture.
And what are you going to do about it? What are you proposing?
It was the repression of irrational desires that allowed the diseases to spread in our time.
What if the irrational desires are bad? Isolde just told you she killed her own brother. And she sounded horribly resentful of her brother. What if her irrational desires is that Isolde wants to murder people? What if she genuinely wants to kill people? And it's her understanding that murder is wrong, that she's repressing it, which is stressing her out. But now you're just gonna tell her that like it's okay to kill people? Oh. Is that what's gonna happen in this chapter? Did I just stumble upon like the chapter, like the plot? Kakanya, like through Kakanya's words, it's gonna like make Isolde realize that killing people is gonna be okay. Because she just let go of her inhibitions. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. I bet you guys that's exactly what's gonna happen. I want to see them get better. And do you want the Menhero to make you worse? They can't make me worse. I'm infinitely worse. Okay, I'm not worse than Isolde. That's a little bit extreme, but I'm definitely worse than most of your your average Menheras.
In this case, the people on that island are much freer than we are.
If there's no intrinsic value to human life, she could get that conclusion.
You mean that mysterious island? I hear gold is in the ground there.
Kakanya nods with vigor.
Remember the lady from the Foundation?
Yes. Why?
She said the arcanists on that island are not lunatics, and they're living a life free of restrictions.
Uh-oh. Free of restrictions. That's not true, though. The people on the island are living with restrictions. They have laws. They have rules. Like, they're not human laws, but they're arcanist laws.
Doesn't that sound great? If we could form our own society, like those artistic associations, and have control over our own production and labor...
Oh god. Seize the means of production.
This must have been some kind of enlightenment. I can almost see it. They'll show us another way of life, a kingdom free of oppression. To help them is to help ourselves. And that's also what your exhibit is about.
I get that Kakanya has, like, noble beliefs. But she's, like, so wide-eyed in her idealism that she doesn't see what she's saying. And how others can perceive what she's saying.
Me? No, I'm not as great a person as you.
She was a cameo.
But you are working for a great cause.
The stars in her eyes begin to spread out. Kakanya reveals a deep and tender smile.
Isolde, my friend, I've shared my dream with you, and I hope one day it'll become your own, until the day when everyone shares the same dream. Our society needs a revolution, a radical surgery. We urgently need a new vision to reunite us at the dawn of the new century. Like the secession in art history, we need a secession of Arcanum to distinguish us from hysterical lunatics, street peddlers, and con artists. We need a new dream, a new saga. We need to reinvent ourselves and become a new people. No more repression, only the full embrace of our primal desires.
Full embrace of our base desires? One could read that as hedonistic desires. And you know, Isolde described her brother as hedonistic. That she was resentful of. And people tend to feel resentment when they feel jealousy. Ooh. Kakanda concludes her monologue, removing her hat to fastidiously straighten the feathers on top.
That's why. Your work has not been in vain. From Teofil's art exhibition to the promotion of new art.
Oh no, don't bring up Teofil right now.
Do not doubt yourself. You're helping a great cause.
You know, I said earlier that Kakana should stay with Isolde, you know, and accompany her back home and, like, you know, keep watch over her as she sleeps and all that, but, like, no, I think Kakana should stay as far the fuck away from Isolde as possible. She's not a good influence on her. Like, Isolde needs a friend, that's for sure. She needs support. She needs someone who'll tell her that she's gonna be okay. Right? That's gonna be alright. That she doesn't have to be anything for anybody. Or at least not for that person. But like Akanya's filling her head full of all these ideas and just...
Thank you, Doctor. This is the first time anyone said that to me.
Don't doubt yourself. Have confidence. Yeah, she's been horribly... Her emotional needs have been horribly neglected.
I will bear that in mind. Your words in the breeze of night have been stirring. Can you walk with me a little longer? I'd like to hear more things about the cessation you mentioned, so that I can prepare my speech for tomorrow's ceremony.
Oh.
Yes, it is my pleasure.
Isolde's gonna get infatuated. The way I'm reading Isolde is that, like, she's had so little, like, positive human and genuine human interaction that anyone who gives her attention on a personal level, she's gonna, like, just fall head over heels for them. Talk about passions more than just pleasure.
Would you like a walk to the Wiener Volksoper? I think they put up new posters.
I don't know about the Tristan reference. Can you tell me more about that? And this is a long segment, but also I've had so much to say and like react with it. That was really intense. That was chapter 11. And we still have, what, 24? So that's the end of the day, and then we'll have another one tomorrow. What time is it? We've been going for 3 hours. I can do one more. I feel like this would be a good place to end though, because this is the end of the day. Of one act play. Like last time I ended on the end of the day as well, right? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not even halfway through. Yeah, but like, this is such a good chapter. It's making me feel so much. Mostly like frustration with Kakanya. Like, okay, maybe I've had like 100 years of like, you know, hindsight, right? Because like we know more about psychology like 100 years later. But like, oh, it's so painful to watch. It's so painful to watch. This is like the definition of tragedy. You can just see the train derailing in slow-mo. You can see the rails are already all mangled up, and there's a steam train heading down the track, heading down the rail, and you can see it and you can't stop it, and you're begging, you're screaming, you're hollering, you're jumping up and down, trying to get the attention of the train conductor, but they don't see it, and then the train just goes off the rails. So if we ended today with 11, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 4 for the next time. And then like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 more parts. You know what? Why not? We can do 3 more parts of this, right? I think I'm gonna end it here for today, just because every part of this chapter there's just so much to digest here that I really want to stew on it, especially since this story is so good. Like, we're not gonna get to chapter 10. This is gonna take a long time, especially if like the other chapters are really good too. I know we finished chapter 9 like in 2 parts, but like what? Like chapter 7 is 30 notes long, so I'm not even gonna expect to get it done like that. I might as well just enjoy the story as slowly as I want to. So Tristan was given the mission to defend Isolde. Ah, what's the myth for that one called? What's that myth called? Tristan and Isolde. Tristan and Isolde, also known as Tristan and Isolde, is a medieval chivalric romance told in the 12th century. Often disputed, usually assumed to be Celtic. The tale is a tragedy about illicit love between Cornish knight Tristan and Irish princess Isolde in the days of King Arthur, During Tristan's mission to escort Isolde from Ireland to marry his uncle, King Mark of Cornwall, Tristan and Isolde ingest a love potion, instigating a forbidden love affair between them. Oh, maybe. Maybe. During the travel, they drink a love potion of a sort and they fell into a great love. They throw morality away. It'd be easier to keep up if we just end it now.
Careful. The night stimulates the madness lingering in our minds.
If we just end it now? Oh, you mean like the story, right? Yeah, like... Yeah, I think this is a good place to end it. There was so much. There was so much with these couple of nodes, right, that we saw today. It was just... Whoever wrote this story did a bang-up job with the characters, with the time period, with the setting. It's just really interesting. Also, I really love Marcus. I love Marcus so much. So adorable. Cute little thing. Yeah, no, this is really good. This is really good. Guys, I had to stop reading every line just to analyze it all because it was so good. What's going on? I like this game too much. You can't. This game is just the perfect thing for me. Oh, it's good. It's good. Oh wait, did I read this part yet? The faltering footsteps. I don't think I read this yet. May 26, 1913. We can no longer pretend that nothing is happening here. The world is about to descend into chaos. Wait, May. But this is January. 1913, right? No, this is 1914. So... that would be about 7 or 8 months earlier. The upper echelons of the Empire were indeed harboring a Russian spy. Oh, this is why they were so suspicious of Marcus. Before this, everyone regarded him as a hero of the Empire, but he turned out to be a secret operative, sending his compatriots to the enemy's guillotine. Who knows how much intelligence he sent back to Russia? Is our country just a naked fool in the eyes of the Russians? The whole of Europe is secretly in turmoil. Wars are breaking out everywhere. Everywhere! Even in Vienna, one can always hear the whisperings of war. And the people no longer have the heart or mind to appreciate art. The bullets of war have shattered the glass domes of Vienna. The sound of shattering echoes through the nights of beautiful dreams, scratching the phonograph records and clogging the tubes of the horn. Is tonight the last time I will sit in the opera house? Oh, beautiful place, like a mother's womb. Only here can my grief and panic about the war be alleviated. Perhaps I should transfer my family fortune, but where to? Or should I exchange it for gold bars and jewels, and hide them in a secret compartment under my bed? It was only 2 short years ago. How wonderful it was then! There was no constant call to war between nations, and mankind was as innocent as Adam and Eve before they left the Garden of Eden. No, I shouldn't make such comparisons. I do not wish to face a fate of eternal damnation. Perhaps all this is just baseless speculation on my part. Perhaps I have been infected by those madmen who fantasize about the end of days. And now there are a few countries that even come close to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and I cannot imagine scenes of war ravaging Vienna anytime soon. Such a scene would indeed herald the end of the entire world. A fine leather book. An expensive gold-plated pen. What's that embossed on its velvet box? Fisher? The good parts have already been ripped off. Damn it! Just leave this broken book in the trash. What the heck? I recommend you to hear the prelude from Ragnar from Tristan and Isolde. It's probably one of the most important pieces in music history. Also, there's reason for that. I wouldn't have caught that if you weren't here. I will look it up. But yeah, oh my goodness. This is great. This game is great. This game is great. This game is so great. I can't stop laughing praises to this game. It's so good. Like, I wouldn't even say this is like good gacha story. This is just good story. Period. This is just good story.
While I quite enjoy the rise and fall of sanity, I will refrain from offering further comments until Recoleta stops romanticizing her childish adventures.
I don't have enough to pull for you again. God, I really want Nautica. But, oh well. Anything else I can do? Oh, wait, there is one thing. There is one thing. Is there a Reddit code right now? No, there is not. Alright. Let me close the game then. Guys, this game is taking over my life. This game is taking over my life. It's taking all of my strength. It's taking all of my strength to not binge the rest of this chapter. Like, it's taking all of me to not binge it. I usually feel like gacha stories are, or not even just gacha stories, I feel like stories in general are such a chore to get through, but this one is just so damn good. I want to see what happens next. I want to see, because I feel like Isolde's gonna do something really crazy. And it's gonna be Kanya's fault. I want to see how Marcus falls into all this. I want to see how Semmelweis, if she is in this chapter, how she affects things. I want to see how Hoffman. I want to see how Hoffman, how she fits into all this as well. Because these are all really interesting characters. And then there's Reinhard, who is most likely Manus Vindicte. I want to see what happens. What happened to the twins? Why'd you replace them with Edgy Redman? Because Edgy Redman is girly pop, and frankly, Edgy Redman creeps me out less than the twins. The twins kind of creep me out. And you have 3 games that are doing this. Hollow Knight, 1999, and MGS. I mean, I'm almost done with MGS. All we have left is the monkeys. And then I might move on to the next MGS. But like, this is new for me, right? I played MGS before. This is new. Hollow Knight's story is pretty bare. So it's more about like the gameplay and like the boss battles and all that. Twins Redman, no. Normally I would say yes, lollies are better than some middle-aged old guy, but like in this case, these lollies creep me out. They're cute, but they creep me out. I don't want to get brainwashed. Because that's what they do to you. They brainwash you. I don't want that. All right. This edgy red man, he is actually really nice and helpful, and like won't do anything bad to you if you're not part of his prison. Actually, yeah, he didn't hurt anybody that came to visit the prison. He hurt the prisoners, but not the people who came to visit the prison. Right? Not Recoleta, not Verton, and not Sonetto. He didn't hurt any of them. He just hurt the prisoners. Silk soon? We'll play Skong soon. We'll play Skong soon. Can't be brainwashed if no brain. I have a brain. Damare yo, omae. Urusai, damare. Oh my goodness. どうしよう、どうしよう。Let me see who's streaming right now. Guess I could raid Isa. Man, everyone's having like co-working streams today. You know what? I'm gonna raid into Xander. I think I'm gonna do I raid in Pam? Pam's do it. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna raid into Xander today. Gosh, so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. This game has no right to be this damn good. Wait, no, is he even still streaming? Yeah, he's still streaming. Clearly, you just gotta get your brain so dirty and messy that the brainwashing can't get the stains out. That's heinous. That's demented. That's heinous and it's demented. Oh my goodness. And I guess I'll raid into who do I raid into on Twitch? I know who I'm gonna raid into. You. Glenn. I don't even know the girl. Don't lump me in with you a lot. Everyone here hates Recoleta. Everybody here hates Recoleta. I don't like Recoleta. Hockey is already a perv. Any brainwashing attempt would make it attempt for back away going, ew, I'm not a pervert. I am a civilized individual. Next puzzle game. Chat says nothing. Chat says nothing. Yeah, no. Next time... Well, it's either Metal Gear or Silk Song, or not Silk Song, or Hollow Knight. Oh, but like, Silent Hill F came out. Silent Hill F came out recently. And that's also good. Guys, there's too many good games. I mean, it's October now, so I guess horror is in, so there's too many games. I'm troubled by this. I'm genuinely troubled that there's so many good games right now. But yeah, man, I'm so happy with this game. I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys. I'm so happy that you're sharing the game with me. if you're if you're already a reverse player. Gotta keep up so you don't get spoiled. I've been looking at Twitter with Silent Hill F, and there's so much art of the sexy Foxman getting dommed by the schoolgirl. Too many good games? Don't you mean gaming is dead? All the gun ball gamers? No, I think gaming is going pretty darn well right now. Like, sure, AAA kind of sucks, but like, just don't play AAA. As easy as that. Anyways, I'm gonna start the raid now, so. はい、今回の配信を見に来てくれて皆さんありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。What's a Haku? What's a Raven? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Assuming I don't sleep all night tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.